This week, Jake and I put together our 10 least favorite movies of 2025. We also have reviews for Train Dreams, Song Sung Blue, We Bury the Dead, Stranger Things finale, and we're also going to cover some trailers.
As always, I'm Jake.
I'm Nate.
And this is the Film Riff podcast.
What?
Are either one of these any good?
I don't watch movies.
You twins? Nah, we cousins.
Well, I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
Well, that was a metaphor. Okay, you know, Max, sometimes I'm just riffing. Would you allow me to riff? As the leader, can I riff? Can I riff? Yes.
This week I became a A-list Stubbs member.
Oh, yeah, you signed up. You sold your soul.
Yeah.
To the AMC. Hey, I love AMC. I was like, I think my mom recently, she was telling me, she was like, you know where Tinseltown or Cinemark A-list? No, AMC's A-list.
Yeah.
Cinemark is Stubbs, right?
No, it's like...
AMC is Stubbs?
Yeah, it's both. A-list Stubbs member.
A-list Stubbs member.
Yeah.
Okay, well, apparently, I've been a Cinemark, member the entire time.
Oh, really?
And she never told me, and I've just been spending money on movies every single week that we review this.
Hey, you're helping
this
the
crap,
theater
dude.
economy.
I know, but I'm like, I'm losing $5 every time I go to the movies. It's insane.
Damn. Are you still a member?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, shit. Well.
But I think I have to have her with me, so I'm like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Same with A-list.
Yeah.
They'll review. They'll look at your ID.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't, because I went and watched the movie and they didn't look at it. But it seemed like they hesitated. They're like, "You're good." Just go.
Yeah, dude. It's like
yeah,
the 20-year-old who's working at that fucking movie theater.
Yeah, but every once in a while you
like 15-year-old.
You might get one of those autists up there, just like strictly dickly,
It's like, this is not you.
Yeah.
This ain't you.
Yeah, they're like, let me see your ID.
Okay, you're actually banned from this movie theater?
Yeah. Dude, so, I saw Song Blue. Try saying that 3 times. Trust me, it's not easy.
I don't know why you can't get it right. It's Especially Sung Blue.
Say I saw it.
I saw Sauce.
Boo!
Oh, I saw Song Sung Blue. Yeah, 3 times fast, I'm losing that. I'm losing that.
So I saw that movie. I watched it. There you go. And so Paige and I are like, it's like 20 minutes into it. This weird couple comes in. Ugh. It's like a hippie dude. So I'm assuming they're high or something because the way he's acting. He comes in with his light. He goes to like the guy sitting like to the edge of like where you enter at. And he's like, hey, did the movie just start? And the guy's like, yeah. He's like, all right, cool. And he has his phone, like his flashlight on, just like, and he sits right behind me, obviously. Him and his girlfriend. Yeah. And dude, they're giggling nonstop, like talking. Not even giggling at the movie, just like, ha ha ha, and talking, not even whispering. Eventually, Paige looks back. She hits him with the, she's like, we can't hear the movie.
Can you like...
They get up and scurry away to the back. Like they're like children, the way they're acting.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
They're like older people?
Yeah, they're like in their 40s.
Oof.
And then when the movie's over, I get up and look behind. They have like a blanket over them. They're kind of like sleeping. And I'm like, yo.
Yeah, that's wild.
So that's my first experience as an A-list.
You always have the worst experiences at the movie.
Dude, I know. Oh, and that old dude that was like that. He asked like, "How was the movie just start?" He's like hitting like the seat, and it's like shaking the entire row. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's hitting with his foot.
Has the movie started?
Yeah, and he's an old man, so he'll talk out loud too.
Yeah, he just doesn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's my first experience as an A-list Stubbs member. Not so good.
You just gotta go at the right times.
I know.
You go in the middle of the day usually, and it's like that's the worst time you could ever go see a movie.
No, this was during the night.
Oh, you went in the evening.
Yeah, which is the worst time in my opinion. I go during the day. It's just me and the film bros.
Yeah, that is kind of true. The film bros with no jobs, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
it's me and
you and the unemployed.
Yeah, it's me and all the disabled.
But you're here, and then it's like. Then it's the unemployed.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe they're struggling artists, dude.
Hey,
yeah.
They're trying to make their song blue.
Hey, maybe they're scheduled. Maybe they work nights, bro. I don't judge.
Yeah, we don't know.
Dude, I also saw Avatar. I know you already gave your review on that, but I saw it in 3D.
What'd you think?
Incredible.
Really?
Insane. It made me like want to watch every movie in 3D, but I know they're not all going to be like this.
You're only high on it because of the 3D.
Yeah. And
I was really only high on it because of like the spectacle of the film itself.
So imagine
I'm in the same boat as you.
I'm telling you, dude. And I always heard this. I didn't give a shit about the story. I'm just there for the experience. So I have like a seat like kind of back middle. About an hour into it, I remember reading that like the closer you are for like 3D, the better. I went, took a piss, went to the third row, sat down, watched the rest of the movie right there. Dude, I'm telling you, it's like having VR glasses on. Like, you don't see like the edge, of like the theater. It's like you're in the fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
It was so goddamn good. Like when they're standing and they're like trying to like in that war zone thing.
Yeah.
It seems like that whole platform's like just on you, dude.
That's cool.
Yes.
Like you're like on the platform.
Yes,
watching.
dude.
Oh,
There was
sick.
a scene that was so goddamn good. It's like when the submarine gets attacked or the ship, and it's like the guy runs and he's like trying to shut the door before the water comes, and the water like kind of, it looks like my glasses were filling up with water. Like it was like, I was like, whoa.
Oh.
It was good, dude. Damn. I was like, dude, that's legit.
I mean, James Cameron is like, he was like, you have to see this movie in IMAX 3D, which is like crazy because he's like the only director who's advocating for 3D this much. I don't think I've ever heard anybody else say like, you got to go see this in 3D.
He made a good point that really put me on board too. Was like, he said he hates watching 3D movies because it gives him what people call eye fatigue.
Yeah.
He said it's not eye fatigue, it's brain fatigue. And the reason why is because the frame rates aren't good enough.
Yeah.
So if you notice when you're watching Avatar, it looks kind of like that soap opera, like high frame rate.
Yeah.
And that's so like when you watch it in 3D, it's like smooth. So you don't get that brain fatigue.
Yeah.
Also, here's a fun fact. You know how we always talk about how much money they make? You know why?
Why?
It's not necessarily from all the ticket sales. Because they got crushed against Endgame.
Yeah.
It's because it's like 30-something bucks for like one ticket to see in 3D.
Yeah.
So that's how he's making all this goddamn money.
Everybody's going to see it in 3D, so they're making more money.
They're making like double.
Like per ticket in the IMAX 3D.
And you're taking a family, that's like 100-something bucks.
Yeah.
If you take like a family of like 4.
Yeah, that is true.
I was like,
And
oh
a
shit.
lot of family. And it's like a good family movie to go to. And that's I guess that makes sense.
But yeah, I saw a lot of movies this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I did not as much, but I did watch just as much. I have just as many reviews as you do
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah, well,
Get
yeah,
outta
because
here,
you saw
bro.
Stranger Things.
Get out of here. But no, we can go ahead and jump into trailers and movie news that we have from this week. Starting off with something you saw while seeing Avatar that I only got to see online, like majority of people, because I'm not going back to see Avatar a second time. Avengers Doomsday X-Men teaser. The one I was like most anticipating to see because I'm like the biggest X-Men guy.
I was hyped to see
X-Men
this
guy.
one too.
So, I mean, it's dope. I mean, this is the like out of the 3 that they've released, this is the only one that I'm like gets my blood pumping, and like even seeing Captain America, we've talked about it, didn't get me hype. The Thor one was fine. I love Thor. Everybody likes Thor. But the X-Men coming back or getting like merged into the MCU is so sick.
And I saw it, like I said, in 3D.
Yes.
So when Cyclops was like, shooting
Yeah,
that,
the
it's like
laser.
it goes across the theater, dude.
Wearing the comic accurate suit. It's so cool. So cool.
I was like, shit.
And the one shot where Professor X is moving the chess pieces with his mind, playing Magneto, that's just like that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like them playing chess with each other and then having like some fucking philosophical debate. It's so cool.
And as a kid, I was the outlier in this. Cyclops was like always my favorite. Everyone
A lot of people
clowned him.
hated him in those.
Yeah,
in
everyone
the
clowned
OG
him.
movies.
They say he's like a nerd and he's like all this and that. And I'm like, now they're like, from that teaser, he looks like he's a badass. The way I pictured him as a kid.
Cyclops is like probably one of the best X-Men characters. And in those movies, he got relegated to like a whiny little boy, like a whiny little bitch about Jean. And he like, I hate Wolverine because he's stealing my girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. I mean, that was kind of his entire arc.
Well,
And then he gets fucking killed.
I'm talking before the
The
movies.
third one.
Before the movies, people shitted on him.
No. Everybody always loved Cyclops.
I always heard like, he's lame. It's like, it's all about X-Men, or it's all about Wolverine and all that. And I'm like, really? I always thought he was cool, dude. The
I honestly
lasers?
hope if because obviously they have plans to and they've already announced it, but they're rebooting X-Men. But I'm like, dude, don't even put Wolverine in the X-Men movie. I'm like, give me X-Men movie with like just like the core, and then have him come in later.
It looked cool. The teaser looked good. It looked like a solid addition.
Yeah, right. This movie's got to be like 4 hours long. I'm seeing these teasers and how starkly different they are. This movie's got to be 4 hours. If it's gonna be good, it has to be that long. It cannot be good if it's 2.5 hours long. This movie's gonna be dog shit.
It'll be 3.
3 flat.
I don't think they'll do 4. Like I said, money.
Yeah, you do lose a lot of money on a 4 hour movie. Yeah, I don't know.
Bro, it's 4 hours would
I
be
have
tough,
no clue
bro.
how
I
they
wouldn't
pull
watch
this
it
off.
as 4, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's a day.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even watch the Kill Bill.
Oh, I mean, I'd be there. I'd go to the midnight show.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I mean,
I'd stay up all night watching that.
4 hours. If this would have came out like in 2018, yeah, I'd be down, but not now. I lost a lot of hype on it.
Yeah.
I'll say it
that's
for
how
3.
a lot of people feel. But I think I think kind of the general feel is everybody that's seen the X-Men one has more hype than what I've seen from like the last couple, which is kind of cool. It's cool to see like the hype there, the rollout strategy for the trailers is kind of working. Like I can see just from being online, like people's hype is gradually getting more and more.
Yeah,
And that's exactly what they're.
I mean, same with me.
Yeah, right.
My hype's up. It's the highest it's been.
And you know they save like the best one for like they're like releasing them in order of like of coolness, right?
It definitely seems like that. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but it definitely seems like. I mean, that's
This is 100%. And then they're probably gonna drop a full trailer. You know what? They're definitely dropping the full trailer on Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
100%.
I got a question for you.
What?
What makes more money, Spider-Man or Avengers?
Avengers. 100%.
I wouldn't say 100, but I agree.
No,
I agree with you. I
literally-
agree
I
with
think
you. You'd be surprised about
100%.
Spider-Man's numbers if you compare
No,
them to
I know
Endgame.
Spider-Man has good numbers. I'm telling you, Doomsday is gonna make $1 billion. I don't think Spider-Man's hitting $1 billion.
Definitely
it's
not.
right under
Definitely not.
Yeah, I think Avengers Doomsday is making $1 billion.
Okay.
$1 billion.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do see an argument for Spider-Man, but I don't agree with it.
I do too.
If I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you.
Mm.
You think Mario does better?
Yes.
That's sad, huh?
Yeah, I think. Well, nah, dude, Mario overseas is like one of the biggest IPs.
Yeah, but like Avengers should come on, it's the Avengers.
Oh, I think you meant Spider-Man. No, I think Doomsday beats Super Mario.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But people love Super Mario Galaxy, and I'm one of those people.
What about Moana?
Oof. Nah, it's not making $1 billion. It's not. That movie's gonna suck.
No, it's gonna suck, but people are gonna.
But yeah,
watch
it's gonna
it.
make money.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna make as much money as people are expecting it to.
You know what? Just for funds, I think Mario's gonna make more money.
Yeah.
We can make a bet on it.
Than
no,
Moana?
no.
Than Doomsday?
Yeah.
I'll shake your hand to that right now.
We'll come up with We'll have to review this in a year.
Yeah, right.
Or
No,
like
I
in
mean it's literally
6-7 months. God damn it.
6, 7. When does Mario come out again? It's April. I think it's like.
Yeah, it is April.
Yeah, it is April.
But I'm assuming Doomsday's like July or some shit.
Yeah. No, Doomsday is December.
Oh, damn, we really do gotta wait a year.
Yeah.
Huh? Damn, December.
Yeah.
That
No, it comes out Christmas Day.
That sucks.
No, Dune 3 and Doomsday come out on the same day.
I know. So, but
Doomsday, baby.
so
Come on.
so does
Come
Werewolf.
on.
So is Werewolf.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
That's what sucks.
I know.
It's like this fucking.
That movie.
I know it's Doomsday.
$0, dude.
That's what pisses me off. It's going to take viewership from all these dope ass movies, which Werewolf is going to be a better movie than Avengers.
No,
Doomsday.
I guarantee you they move it to earlier, or they'll move it earlier.
Werewolf.
Yeah.
We'll
They're
see.
not gonna release it on Christmas Day.
You don't think they already knew that this was coming out on Christmas?
I think they're gonna see the hype around it and they're gonna move it. I don't think it would be smart for them to do that. And
It wouldn't be.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I know.
I don't think there's any world where Werewolf also comes out on Christmas Day. Like, I can guarantee you.
That pisses me off, dude. This is what pisses me off of Marvel. They just own it.
Yeah, they do. They have the box office.
And I'd rather see
on
Werewolf.
whatever weekend that they come out. I mean, other than
And it sucks for Dune
Some of the
also.
other
It's going to kill Dune numbers too.
I don't know about that.
It's going to definitely hurt it. There's no way it doesn't hurt it.
It'll be like a double feature thing. Barbenheimer did fantastic. Barbie made a fucking bajillion dollars.
In
It's our
July, not
Oppenheimer.
Christmas. This is a whole different. People are with family. They're tied up with shit. We got time to see a movie. We can't go both watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see. It'll be an interesting year. The box office this year is going to be absurd, I believe.
I'm not saying Dune's going to do bad, but there's no way that it doesn't do as good as it could have been if it didn't have Avengers Doomsday.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
and that's pisses me off because all these movies are better than Marvel. I don't care how fun and spectacle. Dune deserves to be watched over a Marvel movie. And so does fucking Werewolf. Dude, don't even.
Happy Doomsday, baby.
How would
Come on.
Scorsese feel about this right now?
They're theme park rides. I hate these movies. No.
But they keep the lights on. That's all that
They
matters.
do keep the lights on. We need them. It's the modern Western. All right. We can move on to not
on.
teasers, but we got some actual trailers this week. I think both of these are from A24. But we'll start with the first one. Yeah, I think you're more passionate than I am. You seemed like insane about this. The Death of Robin Hood.
Yeah, I think it looks dope.
Really? Yeah, new Robin Hood interpretation from Michael Sarnowski, who directed Pig, which I've raved about on the podcast. Last did The Quiet Place, First Day, which was pretty mid, but still a great director. I think he's got a good eye with the camera, good cinematography, the guy that he works with, and yeah, starring Hugh Jackman, which is weird because I just like. We've seen him in darker stuff before, and this is like a pretty dark trailer. We've seen him in darker stuff before, such as like Prisoners, whatever. But nowadays, I just see Hugh Jackman as the operatic, singer guy who likes to do jazz hands on Instagram and.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's just like, maybe he doesn't want to be that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe he's like, I'm not that guy.
I'm not that guy.
I'm not who you think
Not
I
that
am.
guy. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I mean, last thing I saw him in was the Deadpool movie.
Guess
Deadpool
what?
and Wolverine.
Guess what I last saw him in?
Song Sung Blue.
Yeah.
Song Blue.
Probably just messed all the.
Yeah, all the audio.
Yeah,
It's
we're all
fun.
gonna be
It's
Yeah.
it's spun the dial. No, but I mean, how do you feel about this movie?
I'm excited. I'll be seated for it. I'll give it a chance because it's A24. If it wasn't A24, I'd probably have zero hype.
Yeah, that is kind of the only thing that's keeping me in it, and the director, like Michael Sarnowski, but I don't even think we have like a real synopsis for this.
I mean, we don't have to spend too much time on it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Robin Hood grapples with his past life of crime and murder while in the hands of a mysterious woman after being badly injured. It does sound a little
Sick.
corny.
I think it sounds sick.
Really?
Yeah. How does
But it's like Winnie the Pooh, like reflecting on his life of eating a bunch of honey, dude. He's a fat fuck now.
It's not the same at all. We're talking about murder and like robbing and shit. Like he's like a vigilante, dude. He's an anti-hero. He's an anti-hero.
Yeah, but I mean, Robin
Winnie
Hood.
the Pooh's a fucking bear.
Robin Hood, in its essence, is a fucking like cartoon character.
Yeah,
He's a fable.
that's fine.
Okay.
You're over here glazing fucking superhero movies.
I know. I'm like I fucking hate this, man.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I mean,
Dude, it's A24 though. That's my only thing is like, they have a potential to like tap into something like this.
yeah.
Or let the artists make it how they want to make it. Like this isn't like an IP slop where you're gonna get some dumb bullshit. Like there's a chance that this could be good. It could suck, don't get me wrong. But I'm here for it.
But it's also starring Jodie Comer, Bill Skarsgård, and Murray Bartlett. That's a freaking good cast.
Dude, I've been hearing Skarsgård a lot.
Yeah, he's in everything.
Just the name in general, just like everywhere.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
Well, Stellan,
Yeah.
Alex, or
You
Alexander.
name it.
You name it. Yeah, I didn't. After seeing the trailer, I didn't remember seeing Bill Skarsgård in it. He's probably playing some freaky ass character.
Yeah.
Dude. Got him in a mask and
He's in the background just
Yeah.
like
yeah. What's that? He has a movie that came out I think this week. That Dead Man's Wire. That looked pretty good.
yeah, it does.
That does
It
look
looks
pretty
interesting.
good. Yeah. Might have to get around to seeing that one.
Mm-hmm.
But we go to the next one, which this is the one I was more anticipating.
I'm more hyped for this one too.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Undertone.
Yeah.
trailer from A24.
So I was going to bed because I'm a night owl, and I got emailed from A24. I was like, what the fuck is this? What's this?
Trailer release?
Yeah, it said trailer. I was like, oh shit. So I hopped over to Instagram, and sure enough. And everyone's like, damn, they really made us wait till midnight.
Did you just call it an email?
That's what I got. I got an email.
Notification?
No, I got an email from them.
Oh, okay.
Because I guess I'm subscribed to their emails.
Okay. Yeah.
And I just saw, I looked at my email, and it said A24. I clicked it. Yeah, dude. Email's still around, dude. They hit up my DM. They sent me a DM.
They're like,
you
yo,
up?
check
You
this
up?
Trailer. Yeah, you up?
We got a trailer for you.
No, but
But I could see this movie bombing. Like, as
Yeah,
in, like,
yeah, 100%.
not money wise. I meant like it does look like it could suck.
Like, it could be a bad movie.
Like Opus, for example.
Yeah. Well, synopsis reads, a podcast host covering spooky content moves into care for her dying mother. Spooky is kind of a wild word. When sent recordings of a pregnant couple's paranormal encounters, she discovers their story parallels hers, each tape pushing her toward madness. Kind of a goofy premise, but it's a horror movie, and what horror movie premise isn't fucking goofy?
I'm okay with it. It's different.
Yeah, and I think you can tell from watching the trailer, the entire premise of this film is to be auditory horror, kind of like trying to make you uncomfortable with sounds, music, which is kind of cool because it's taking kind of that, what we expect from a jump scare movie, right? Like playing with music and sounds. Like that's the only reason that a movie like The Conjuring is scary, right? Because, or a lot of those Blumhouse movies, because they're doing the jump scares and you get hit with the music.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah. And yeah, that's fine. That was good. No, but when you're taking that idea, spinning it on its head, and trying to create more of like an auditory experience that's scary and like very unsettling, it's kind of unique in a way. Like I feel like not a lot of movies have done that.
They try, but they fail.
Yeah,
right?
and there's not a lot of movies that really play with sound like that. Like Blowout is a good example from the 70s with John Travolta. Brian
Oh yeah,
De
if
Palma
you want to
movie.
go, throwback, yeah. I mean, Halloween, Michael Myers or Jason.
No, but I mean like they're at the core they're
I got
about
what you
sound.
mean.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah, there's like not a lot of movies that do that. So it's cool to see a horror movie that's trying to do that. And I don't know, the trailer really,
If that's what they're doing, we don't know that.
it's kind of the vibe I got.
Yeah,
'Cause I think
of the audio, the
horror movies, I think typically wear their premise or like their idea of like what they're trying to do kind of on their sleeve. Like think about Good Boy from last year, right?
bro.
It's like it's a dog POV horror movie. It's like that's exactly what it is.
But this isn't. But we're talking an A24 creepy.
Yeah. But you can tell that like they're trying to elicit more from
I
the
agree.
sound design.
I agree.
Just from the trailer.
Yeah.
But we'll see if it actually turns out that way. But I really like this trailer.
I can tell you how you know if it's going to be bad or not. I can tell you how you know if it's going to be bad. I don't know if that still doesn't mean it's going to be good. But if when the movie starts to come out and you start seeing advertisement for like people in the theaters reactions,
Yeah, that's bad.
that's how you know the movie's going to be dog shit. Like what's that one that's coming
Yeah,
out?
but movies haven't done that in so long.
No, Primitive or what? What is that movie? called?
Primate?
Primate. Is that what it's called?
That has good reviews.
Bro,
I saw that today. when
The
reviews came out today. They're
advertisement
pretty
for
good.
it is people in the theater going, that movie, good ratings, bro.
Yeah.
We Bury the Dead
It premiered to an 85%.
so did We Bury the Dead.
Yeah.
I think it's like at an 88 on Rotten Tomatoes.
No.
86.
It has a Rotten Tomato score. I know for a fact.
Yeah, no, it is. Not the audience score. It's the
Oh, dude, I'm not talking about the audience score. I'm talking about like,
no. I'm saying the audience is low on it.
the critic reviews are 85.
Yeah. So
Whoa.
Rotten Tomatoes can suck my dick.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Huh, well, we'll get more into that movie later. We'll get more into it.
yeah. I'm just saying, like, yeah. You really think this Primate movie's fucking good?
Wow. That's crazy, actually. All right. Well, I don't know.
Like I said, they started doing the ads that people in the reaction like, ah! I'm like, all right, dog shit.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity style.
Dude, I hated that. I hated that then. I hate it now.
Yeah.
God. But hey, I guess people believe it and they go see it.
Yeah.
Oh, this whole movie theater's insanely scared. Must be a great movie.
Exactly.
I think Weapons did it too, but they're an outlier. That doesn't count.
Yeah, that movie was fantastic.
It was good.
Very fantastic. All right. And I think the last movie news that we
Big
thought
one.
was worth it to talk about.
For sure.
Jackass 5. The boys are back, baby. Come on.
Okay, is that what it says? Is that what saying the boys are back? Because did you
No,
see the?
no.
Okay, did you see the fourth one?
Yeah.
So they're basically like they got new guys doing everything now.
Yeah.
So I wish the boys were back.
Yeah, not all the boys are back.
But it was kind of hard because when Johnny Knoxville did the scene, when he was getting, it was kind of rough to watch. I'm like, oh, I don't like seeing him get hurt anymore.
Yeah, because he's so old. and
Yeah,
you're like,
and you know, like all these hits are just adding up now. It's like, yeah, let's get the
Yeah.
new guys in.
Yeah.
But Jackass always hits, dude. Everyone's great. I think the first and second one are goated, but everyone's good.
Yeah.
But
I
also
like the
big
fourth one.
news. Big news on
good.
Bam Margera.
Yes.
He's going to be in the new one, but it's unreleased footage. It's not going to be anything newly recorded.
Yeah.
Because if you keep up with Bam at all, you know this dude's like life's in like a spiral. Like he's doped out on heroin 1 second, and the next, I mean, you just don't know what's going on with this guy.
Yeah.
Because they're going to put him in the fourth one,
Mm-hmm.
but he couldn't come to agreements on being sober, so they didn't. And it's a sad falling out, but he's going to be in this one, unseen footage, so that's good. Hopefully,
Yeah,
he
it
gets
is
some
cool.
money.
It is cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Yeah, I'm really excited for this because I remember when I was in college, me and a bunch of my like guy friends all just like we went out, had a couple drinks, had some more drinks.
It's a great experience.
And then went and saw this movie, and it was so fucking fun.
Yeah. Everyone in the theaters is like laughing.
Yeah, I mean, it's great.
I think the best Jackass prank they did was when I think it was at the end of 1 or 2. But it's like when he dresses up like as a terrorist.
Yeah.
It was like right after like 9/11 or it's like around that time. And he dresses up as a terrorist and he doesn't know this, but everyone shaved their pubes and that's what they made out of the beard. So
Oh,
he's got
made the
this
beard out?
huge beard on. He doesn't even know it. And he gets in this taxi cab and he's like the cab driver's like not in on it, but he is.
Yeah.
And he's like telling him all the, like turn here. He's like, I got, he's obviously he makes it known that he has a bomb. They get to the airport. The taxi cab driver's actually in it. It's a dude from fucking Beer Run or not Beer Run.
Beer Fest?
I think so. It was one of those beer movies. It was like one of those slapsticky, not slapstick, but it was like one of those comedies.
Yeah,
like,
Beer Fest, I'm pretty sure.
it's the Indian guy.
Yes. Yeah, from Super Troopers.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, he was in this before he was like anyone.
Yeah.
And he's like, he gets out, but he's actually a part of they're actually pranking the terrorist guy, and they like call the cops in, they like arrest him, and he's like, dude, it's a fucking, he's like all freaking out. They're like, dude, this is a big crime. You're going to like prison and all this. And then they tell me, like, we were fucking with you,
Yeah.
and also you got pubes on your face.
It's so good, dude.
I know.
I don't know why I've like always had nightmares of the fourth movie whenever they're playing ping pong with their or they're playing oh god, what is it? The ball attached to the string to the paddle.
Ugh.
But they close their penises and their dicks in the fucking in the clear thing. Oh, it was dude, insane.
Yeah, they got some fucked up ones, dude.
Yeah, they're just so bad.
Even like their smaller ones are funny. Like they had one with a wee man. Yeah. Where he's like standing on like a stool and he's like reading the it's like on the wall. It's like has like a note on it. And they get like 4 different people with it. But they like the words get smaller and smaller, so they lean in to read it, and like a fucking like big ass like boxing glove just pops out and just punches you in the face. But it's funny when they get Wee Man because he falls off the fucking stool. You know?
He gets flung. That's insane.
Great show.
Yeah,
It's going to come out in June, so that'd be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I think they're still shooting stuff too, like right
Oh,
now.
really?
Currently, yeah. I mean, that's one of those movies that's like they're definitely just they're gonna like shoot it now, finish it, and then just like release
Yeah.
it. Like there's not much editing to do there.
No, which is cool because they'll be making a lot of money.
Fun fact: I don't know if you knew this. Spike Jonze actually directed like the OG movies, or I think one and 2.
Remind me who's
He was,
Spike
like,
Jones.
He directed Her
Fuck's her.
with Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, I never saw that.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah,
No, he's a great director, dude. He did
that's dope though.
yeah, he's like one of the main like guys from Jackass. Like he like
I didn't know that.
helped create like I think the original show and everything.
Really?
Yeah, being John Malkovich, adaptation, like Where the Wild Things Are, that movie. Great.
Damn.
Great director. Yeah. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
He definitely couldn't have been around the TV shows ones. But I could believe the movies because the TV show was like just them with the camera, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was a part of developing the show, though. I'm pretty
The
sure.
actual show or the movie?
The show.
Really?
He directed the first movie.
'Cause I feel like the show was just like, I could be
Or
wrong.
he produced, like, I think all of Jackass. Like, from the very beginning.
Dude, that's true. That's crazy.
Yeah, actually, because now that I'm checking it, it's the same guy who's directed all the movies, but Spike Jonze is, like, one of the creators of Jackass, I'm pretty sure.
Because I remember, like, that was, like, one of the big things about them is, like, they were just, like, some, like, grungy-ass skateboarder teenagers just making these videos, and they got picked up by MTV.
Mm. Yeah, but that's the thing. Spike
That's
Jonze was
sick.
a music video director before
That makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah, that's sick.
Damn.
Yeah. But,
Well, enough about Jackass.
Yeah, we can get into our reviews.
Which one are we doing first?
Stranger Things.
Okay,
Start
Stranger
off with
Things.
the TV shows.
I guess we're going to do spoilers, right?
Yeah, I'll just lay everything out.
Yeah. Okay.
It happened. We waited, obviously, because I think we recorded the day before the finale came out last week.
Yeah, we're a little behind on this
Yeah,
one.
but I watched it, obviously. Huge news. I think it's better that we're reviewing it now after everything that happened, because I don't
can
know
reflect.
if you heard about all the conformity gate.
No.
You don't know what that is at all? You didn't
Conformity
see
gate?
any of this on the internet? Nothing? Wow.
Is it a
Alright.
theory? A fan theory?
Yes.
Oh, maybe.
Okay. Well, I'll review the actual finale first, and then we can get into the conformity gate stuff. But because I want to talk about it, because it was the biggest thing on the internet for a week. It was insane. But yeah, everything's kind of been said about this finale online. Like, I'm sure everybody knows. I personally actually really enjoyed it. Like, as an experience, it was fun. It was great. I think the pacing was bad. Things are kind of sloppily kind of folded together. But I think the actual ending of the show was very well done. And, like, the emotional beats, because obviously the whole season's kind of been building up to this big battle with Vecna. You know it's the final season. You know that there's something more going on that you don't really know. Like, something, like, a part of that world, right? Because I think I explained last week that the big reveal leading into the finale was that the Upside Down was actually just a bridge, like, portal in between the monsters world and, like, our world. But the characters kind of end up, obviously, they're going into the huge battle. They've built this up for fucking forever. And I think that's, what everybody's saying online. That's the same problem I had with it. It just was a little lackluster.
So I listened to this one podcast, and I figured these guys would love it.
Yeah.
Podcast talking about a podcast.
Yep.
But they did the pros and cons.
Yeah.
And when they were doing the cons, they're like, dude, I actually think I hate this episode. Because they started going into like, oh, well, then this didn't make sense. Well, then this was like a loose plot hole. What the fuck was the point? And they just kept going on and on. It's like, fuck. This kind of sucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when they really digested it and like started like dissecting it, they're like, man, there's a lot of cons.
When you really do, yes. Like, it's not a great episode. I think it's not the greatest.
It wasn't
way-
a flop. It wasn't a Game of Thrones flop.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Game of Thrones flop, because I think people kind of had expectations of this season, and the expectations for this are way less than what the Game of Thrones finale was, because people think that's one of the greatest shows of all time. But it is crazy to think, though, like, Stranger Things is, I would honestly say, probably the most definitive TV show of my generation.
Well, here's the problem I have is when they went on this little like post interview thing, the Duff brothers,
Yeah.
and they keep making excuses for why it sucked.
Yeah,
That's a bad-
We'll
that's
get to
a-
that. We'll get to
okay,
that. We'll get to
alright.
that. We'll get to that.
Well,
No.
but to your point, I'll just preface this and go on.
Yeah.
Like we'll go back to it, but it's like what you said. It's like one of the greatest shows in this era. It's like why not
Yeah.
like come fucking full steam?
Yeah,
on
full
this?
force.
Like, why you
Yeah,
got all these
full force.
bullshit excuses?
Yeah.
But all right, yeah, we'll go back to that because I think I know what you're going to talk about.
Yeah, we'll
With the
get to-
wife?
yeah, there's more of that stuff. Yeah, dude, like, it's kind of the embodiment of the streaming era and kind of where TV's at now, and it's really, like, there's a lot of stuff that is wrong with it, and obviously that stuff with the Duffer Brothers and the Conformity Gate stuff we'll get to, but the final battle, you build up to it so much, and it just doesn't culminate how you want it to, because it turns out the mind flare the entire time, like the thing we've seen from like season 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
The mind flare is the giant layer that Vecna's been inside of, and it, I guess, like Vecna was actually being controlled by the mind flare the entire time, but it was because like Vecna accepted it and was able, not like resisted fighting back, and was basically just like, I believe in what you're trying to do, and you want to like cleanse the world and like bring like kill the world and shit. And
So he's kind of like, what's his name from Endgame?
Thor.
Thanos. God damn.
I mean, not really.
Like it's
not really.
He wants to end the world for the good of it.
No, not like that. Not like
Okay.
that. No. He's just like,
He's nihilistic.
he's just like, oh yeah, like let's like
I
kill
gotcha.
you. Yeah, I mean, it's just like
Damn, it's
the
not even-
motivations are.
It's not even a
It's
motivation.
very well noted. It's very well noted. Yeah.
No nuance in that, huh?
No. But I don't even really know how to get into it. I'll save the epilogue because there's so everything happens, right? It's like the first hour, 20 minutes of the show, and the last 40 minutes is an epilogue. The epilogue I loved.
Really?
Yeah, but everything before that, like it just, when you're coming to an end of a show, like you expect the final battle that you've been building up for 5 seasons to be like epic, and it's like Nancy sitting here with a machine gun, like
Remember I sent you that when she's like
yeah.
That pissed me off so
It
much.
just look,
Is that nitpicking? Am I nitpicking?
no, I mean,
Bro, because that's not a charging handle. And anyone, if let's say you never held any weapon in your life,
Yeah.
and I hand you this, I'm like, all right, load around to that. You would see that charging handle, be like, well, that's clearly a handle. Like it has nothing to do with me loading it.
yeah.
So I don't care if these actors never held a weapon before or whatever. You should be able to know that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you would think there would be somebody on set that knew how to like make things look good in terms of like the action. I also think this whole episode looked like the monster looked good. Vecna obviously looks great.
You see the
a lot
Under
of
Armour?
it just looks like very soundstagey, CGI background, green screen, and it's like
It's
this is
Netflix.
one of the most expensive shows ever, and it's like you can't even like where's the money at?
in the CGI.
I don't know. I don't know. Like it, but the CGI is not even that good.
You gotta pay these fucking
some
actors.
of the CGI makes Marvel CGI look fucking incredible. So it's like it's just wild to me.
Well,
But
yeah.
I will say like once they kill the monsters, whatever, kill the mind flare, end all the bullshit, beat Vecna. This is when the show, like this is when the Duffer Brothers are cooking and like they handle all the character moments are fantastic. Like you have Vecna's kind of like sputtering, like still alive, and you have the mom from the mom who's been throughout the show, Joyce.
Mm-hmm.
She's basically like, you fucked with the wrong family. And it sounds corny, but it kind of is. Like it's like a little 80s cheese, but it's so like emotional. And I think Winona Ryder hasn't been really that good throughout the entire season, but this like one line delivery, like she really nails. And it's like you kind of get flashes of each of the main characters, like all of the trauma that they've been through throughout the entire series, and it's like how much like pain and torture and torment they've been put through because of all this crap, and like Vecna specifically. And she like cuts off his head and like hacks it off with an axe. And it's like really cool. It's like because you kind of like it starts getting, I don't know if it's just based like nostalgia for like the rest of the series, but it's like it calls back on everything in a really like good way. Like it's really well done, like for the emotional beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then so basically they're leaving the Upside Down. And their plan is like, I think I told you, 11 was like, oh, I'm gonna sacrifice myself, whatever. She ends up doing that and basically like closes the portal, but then like destroys the Upside Down. So basically like it's just getting evaporated into space because it's just a big space bridge. And she like basically dissipates with it. And you get the epilogue where all the characters kind of like it goes like 18 months into the future and they're graduating high school. And there's like sweet moments, good character moments.
They still look the same age before they graduated.
They actually made them look different. They
Oh,
actually
really?
looked older. They like actually looked their age
Okay.
more
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Then the older kids tried to make them look young. Like
Yeah.
they just made them look like their age.
Yeah.
And they looked the best probably they've looked in the last 2 seasons.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, the whole final sequence. It obviously ends with them down in the basement playing Dungeons and Dragons, and I really like how they ended it. I think some people have have a big problem with it, but I thought it was really cool because there's kind of this ambiguity to like if Eleven's alive or not, and they basically finish the match or finish the game of Dungeons and Dragons that they're playing, and then Mike gets to have kind of the big final monologue where he's like, I choose to believe that, she basically like this alternate theory where like she's alive and like she was able to get out and she's like in the real world, just like in hiding.
Grief.
And grief denial. Yeah, no, exactly. But then like all the characters, like, I choose to believe, like,
She's in heaven watching down from us, and when we die, we'll be with her again.
No, it's not like that. It's not
I
like
know.
that. But no, it was just like, but it was like really like when I'm saying like, it was really well done, emotional. Like it kind of like got me a little like welled up a little bit. Like I didn't cry, but like I'm not a weenie. But no, I definitely like got elicited like I was like damn, like I've been watching this show for a decade. Like I've been watching this show since I was like I'm their age. When I started watching the show I was their age, and I'm their age now. And that's like it's like weird,
Yeah.
It's like crazy. But then the final shot is Mike's sister and her friends come down to play Dungeons and Dragons as they're like walking up the stairs to like go eat or something. And then he just like gives one final like look, and then it ends on the basement door. So it's like,
Well, to play devil's advocate, from what I've been hearing, it's like it almost seemed like they were doing too much. Like the ending was too much like a cop out. Like they're really just kind of like when you see like Scream and they do all these like cameos of like past guys and shit and kind of make up for like, yo, I like it because the cameo, Where
there's not really cameos.
That's what I'm saying. It's not cameos, but it was like that vibe of like they're just kind of doing shit that you
Just
like.
like big character moments or something.
Yeah,
Like,
I guess like the first episode shit, or I don't know, bringing you back to the first. I'm just saying what
I
I'm
mean,
hearing.
it's not. It's definitely like cheesy, and it ends kind of like in a nice little bow wrapped, and like all the characters every single character gets like their own little moment, and I mean, it is kind of like that, but I mean that's what you kind of expected from it, anyways. Like I didn't expect it to have some like super nuanced like artistic ending.
Yeah.
Like I just wanted it to be fucking epic and have good ending to the character stories. I didn't expect it to be as emotional as it was. So I think I was like kind of caught off guard by that. And that's why those moments and like the whole epilogue itself, I really enjoyed.
Okay.
But going into, so I think the Duffer Brothers leaving that ambiguity there, and then kind of the downfalls of the entire season and kind of the continuity issues, the kind of poor attention to detail in each of like the scenes, the background, everything. The fans created this conformity gate where they were like, oh, there's actually like all of this happening in the epilogue is a part of Vecna's like projecting them into some alternate reality, and there's actually some secret finale that was supposed to come out on this past Wednesday night.
I did hear that. I didn't know there was a term for it.
Yeah,
but it didn't come out. I saw like the memes.
No, it didn't come out.
Yeah,
and it was fake.
Yeah,
It was fake.
obviously.
But I mean, the theories and everything online was so much
better than the show.
so intense.
No.
Well, I mean, giving the Duffer Brothers too much credit, because if that would have been all like real and all of these little like shitty details, and they pulled off the biggest twist in probably TV history,
That'd have been dope.
and then dropped a secret finale, and then it was like,
That's an M. Night Shyamalan twist.
dude, yeah, no, it's like that would have been one of the coolest, like just in all of media ever.
Yeah.
Would have been one of the coolest fucking things ever done, and they did not do that, obviously. But people were just in denial. Like, we're so shocked by how bad some of the stuff is in this season.
I hear it's
they,
like the writing's bad. but good. There's glimpses of good writing, but also like
Yeah.
it's just like the plot holes and like what the fuck was the point in this and why'd
Exactly.
you even do that and none of it makes sense.
Exactly.
That you bring back that one girl just for no fucking reason, really.
Yeah.
Here's something I heard. I don't know if you heard this or not. Apparently, his wife was a writer. On
Yeah,
this.
they got a really messy divorce.
And once she left, that's when everything kind of went to shit.
Yeah.
So maybe she's actually the one that's like the reason why been so good.
It's been so good. Yeah. No, I definitely thought about that.
One of his excuses, which I thought was lame, was like he just came back from he had a flu or something. He was like sick during a lot of the writings. Like basically saying like, come on, like, give me a break. I was sick. It's like, dude, what kind of pussy ass is, dude? They get better. Take time.
Dude, they overhyped it. They have been given like weird ass excuses, weird interviews, like the last like month.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a weird. There's so much bullshit surrounding this final season, and it's like, I don't know. It's very disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you look at everything this season as a whole, this season was a huge disappointment. But they did they did stick the landing, I think. Like at the end of the day, like it is a great ending.
For some people,
For
but
some
a lot
people,
of you know,
some
it's
people
not.
some people aren't able to look past a lot of stuff, and I'm usually not. And I do like I'll give this whole season like probably like 5 out of 10, like maybe 6 out of 10 rating probably.
That's fair from what I've heard.
Yeah, but I'm happy that they at least gave us a good final like
Send off
to the like closure of the story. You know,
that's fair. I mean, that's
really all you like can ask for.
And I haven't seen it, so I don't really. I'm just devil's advocate. For
Yeah.
But I will say, all my friends, like on like social media, they all loved it.
Yeah.
The only negative I'm hearing is like from like reviewers, but these are reviewers that like I thought would actually like it. But they're, you know what I mean. So that's why I kind of trust what they're saying. So it's interesting to hear all these different sides. And you seem to be like the most like neutral. Like you understand it kind of sucks, but
yeah, I'm pretty neutral on it. I think it's like I'm obviously praising it more, but I don't like to shit on stuff as much.
If everyone loved
generally.
it, would you shit on it? You'd be more inclined to be like,
no,
know,
I feel the same
really?
way. I'd feel the same way. Yeah, I'm like fairly neutral on it. I think it's funny to shit on it, and like I think it's been popular to like really hate it, and I don't think it's like as bad as a lot of people are saying, but it's definitely like not great. When you hold it up, like if you compared the first season to this season, you'd be like, holy fuck, I'm watching like a completely different show.
It's because of how big and great it's been.
Yeah.
It's like,
you know, the highs.
You know, I love to make sports analogies, but it's like Arch Manning.
Yeah.
He had all of his hype. If he didn't have any hype, if he was anyone else, no one would shit on him the way they are. But since he's like, I had this big name, all this hype, and he doesn't play good, even though he's playing okay, it's like everyone's like, you fucking suck, you're dog shit, you know, so you get more hate.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So I think that's what's happened with Stranger Things.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like if this would have been like any other show, it'd have been like, whatever, it's cool.
Yeah, but it's like people had the highest of expectations for this show. Because like I said, like it's one of the most defining shows of this period, so it's crazy. I don't know. But I liked it.
I'll tell you this, I have zero interest to watch it, and I've watched every single episode to the season.
It's a fun watch. Like I'll give it that. Like it's hard to have a bad time while you're watching the show. Like you're having a great time while you're watching it. Like you're not. Like I was never really on my phone at all either. Like you're engrossed the whole time. It's just like when you hold it up to a lot of other things, it's probably better. Like in terms of like
compared to Netflix.
in terms of scale.
Yeah.
And how like huge it is, and like it's on. And I'm not saying it's as not like I'm not saying like quality level or. In terms of scale, it's like as big as something like Game of Thrones,
for sure,
or you know any of the other huge TV shows on TV that are.
I mean, you got a theatrical release.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though it was only for 2 days.
Yeah, so it's like you just have higher expectations, and you know it's still great. Like it's still a good show. Like I could see myself rewatching this in 10 years and enjoying.
Stopping on season 5.
Yeah, and then just quitting, and then just like Now maybe by then they'll retcon everything and they'll do the conformity gate episode and just
maybe they'll hire his wife back and she'll
cook.
Yeah,
she'll cook up something. Yeah, No, but they have like plans for other shows like within the.
Oh yeah, it's
Stranger
gonna be
Things
milked to
universe.
the day we die.
Yeah.
It's gonna be well. My bad. I mean, they're gonna do spinoffs on this. I don't know if the brothers are gonna be part of it.
Yeah, but they were talking about the specific spinoff that they have, and it's like completely different story, but like within the world of Stranger Things, but like no returning characters, like different. Yeah,
Dude,
different
that
completely.
reminds me.
I don't know. We'll see.
The Game of Thrones spinoff. It comes out, I think, the end of this month.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
I'm like,
Sorry, that completely forgot about that. It just sparked in my head.
yeah, no, I'm excited for that.
That's gonna be good.
yeah.
But all right. Well, so what do you rate it? Oh, you said a 5 overall, but what do you give?
No, like a 6.
A
Probably
6?
Like a 6.5.
And you're going higher. You're going higher.
Yeah, the more I think about it, I'm like probably like a 6.5.
Okay.
Total.
Total. What about the final episode?
The final episode probably like you gotta give it like a 7.
A 7? Okay.
You have in terms of like how they landed it.
Yeah.
You got like I've watched a lot of TV in my life,
What if it?
and there's been a lot of really bad finales.
What about? Okay, say it wasn't. Say the epilogue didn't happen. Up to the epilogue, where'd you have it at?
Oh, dude, probably like a 5.5,
Okay.
6 maybe. Yeah, like 5.5.
Okay, that's
probably
right.
5.5.
All right.
The epilogue is definitely worth 1.5 points for me.
Okay.
Like 100%.
Fair enough. So you recommend it?
Yeah, I mean, if you're a fan of this show, like watch it till the end. Like, there's
You
no
recommend it, but you're not like. Don't expect greatness.
don't expect greatness, but if you're a fan of the show, and you're like you grew up with it too, like me, and or you're just like as big more of a fan than me, you're gonna like the finale. If you haven't already watched it, like everybody's fucking watched it. But if you're on the fence about like starting the season, like just watch it.
You're
Like
talking to me right now.
I am talking. I'm literally talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, watch it. I mean, you're not losing anything by watching it. Like I don't think you would finish the show and be like, man, I'm really disappointed I gave up my time for this.
Well, in my head, I'm like, damn, I could have watched this instead.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of shit I haven't watched.
Yeah, that's true.
Obviously, we know from you name a movie. I'm like, damn, I haven't seen
I
that.
don't know what that is. Yeah.
But all right, cool. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll do mine now.
Yeah.
So spoiler free of We Bury the Dead.
So obviously starring Daisy Ridley. That's probably the biggest actor in this movie, right?
This is the only one I really.
From like who plays Rey in the Star Wars series, or the Star Wars sequels. She plays Ava Newman, a woman who travels to quarantine Tasmania after a military disaster to find her missing husband, believing he might have woken up among the reanimated dead. And coming from a director who I believe has done some other pretty good stuff, which is so like your reaction to this is a little surprising to me. He did that 1922 movie on Netflix. Did you ever watch that? It was a Stephen King
no, I know what
adaptation.
you're talking about, but no, I didn't. I think Paige watched it. And she kind of liked it. She was mid
It was
on
fairly
it.
good.
Yeah, okay.
It's fairly good.
I will say, I thought the cinematography was actually pretty good.
And that's my biggest like thing for 1922 is like
Oh,
the movie
really?
looks pretty good.
This looked good, and even like the CG. There's obviously CGI moments. Clearly, it looked good to me. Like you see, like for example, you know, she's like on a bike, and they go up like they're like in Australia or wherever.
Yeah, Tasmania, yeah.
And they go like on top of like this hill, and it shows like a wide shot of like just like the scenery of like the whole like island town.
Yeah.
And it's just like up in smoke, and it's like red. It just looks cool. Like it looks really good. And obviously it's CGI, but it looked good. And just like all the camera angles, everything CGI or cinematography wise, I really enjoyed.
Really? Okay.
That is my only positive on this movie.
Wow.
The acting's whatever. It's not like terrible, but it's definitely not great.
I've heard a lot of people say that they just don't think Daisy Ridley can really carry a movie on her shoulders.
Well, I mean, that might be true, but she had no chance with this.
Okay.
But all the other actors are in it kind of just mid.
Yeah.
The pacing in this movie is some of the worst I've ever seen.
Really?
I mean, it's like you're here, this is going on, and then we're 200 miles over here now, with like nothing and you're like in this weird zombie world, and like nothing's happened between the two. It's like you're just here now.
You hardly see the zombies, or?
Yeah. The zombies. I don't know.
You meant like it just cuts.
Yeah, there's no like you seeing them make it. It's just like, oh, we're here now. It's
yeah.
like, oh, okay. There's no story to this adventure.
Yeah.
There's the motion from the actors in this are terrible. It's not realistic at all how you would be. There's so many scenes like for example, this ain't a spoiler, but it is a scene. They basically hire like her and like whoever wants to sign up for it to like be like a search and rescue type thing because they promise everyone like these zombies aren't like they're not zombies. They're like they got like fucked up and we just if you find them they're harmless.
Are they slow?
Well, they're like they're harmless. Just if you see them pop smoke, we'll come and we'll finish them off if they're not dead already. Because some are just stay dead.
Yeah.
So every once in a while they would find one, and they find them like in scary moments. Like you're like in a dark garage, and all of a sudden she like walks and like sees one just standing there going. Brrr. And in real life, I don't care if you tell me how they are. I've seen zombie movies.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm going to be scared. You know, if I saw someone just standing there, I'd be like, ah. You know, like I wouldn't just be like, oh, there's one. Pop smoke, government comes in, kills them. I'd be like, oh my
Maybe
fucking.
they live in a world where like they're desensitized.
No. They don't really. No, this is like a what the fuck moment. This is like a catastrophic event. Like it was like a military experiment thing gone wrong type thing. So it was like the world. There's other moments too, which I get into spoilers. Why I meant like the emotion wise. Like this is just one example. It's just emotionless. There's nothing in this movie. This movie is so goddamn empty, dude. And a lot of it has to do because of the pacing. A lot of it has to do with like just the emotion from the fucking characters. There's like none when there should be like realistic human moments, like where you should be like startled or scared or sad or like torn apart. It's just nothing.
Yeah.
It's just like, all right, well, let's get to the next part. All right, let's end it.
Really? So like, so she's looking for her husband, right?
Yeah.
That's the only thing she's like wandering this decimated Tasmania with zombies, but there's no character moments. Like she's not interacting with people. Like she's not emotional when she finds her husband. Like
I'll get into that in the spoilers.
Okay.
But not really.
Okay.
There are some scenes where they try to make it seem like a big deal, but it's just everything's just. I'll get into that spoilers.
Okay.
I give this movie a 4. I do not recommend it. Do not watch it. It sucked. It's just so it's nothing. And it flows.
Is it boring or?
That's what's weird because it seemed like I sat down and then I look at my watch. Like, oh, it's already been an hour, 20 minutes. So it flows, but it just felt like I watched absolutely nothing, dude. Damn. Like nothing happened.
Well, the movie's only an hour and 34 minutes. So
I know.
Pretty short.
Yeah. But I mean, you would think that it felt like 3 hours for how fucking boring it was, but it flows and it's just like, and the ending is so fucking like it's just like your typical fucking zombie ending I'm starting to see. Like it's not creative.
Yeah.
And it makes no fucking sense, the ending. It makes no sense for the world they build. All right. If you want to watch this for a hate watch, I'd recommend it. All right, I'll get into spoilers now.
Spoiler section. For We Bury the Dead.
So there are a couple moments. I should have said the sound was really good in the movie.
Okay.
The sound was really good.
Okay, so this movie sounds like it's just like a technical experiment.
The sound and cinematography were good. I give them that. Okay, so the writing. All right. Her whole goal is to get back to her husband, right?
Yeah. So what happened? He got quarantined with all this.
He went on a business trip. Yeah. And then when everything happened, he was like he was like, 200 miles away. That's like the big number. She has to go 100 miles to get to him.
Okay.
So she signs up to be a part of this group to like try to find ways to make her way to him, right? Because it's all quarantined off, but she can kind of get inside. She can kind of work her way to getting out.
Yeah.
So she meets up with like this fucking Australian cowboy dude. Like he's like he doesn't give a fuck type of guy. Like he rides a Harley and smokes cigarettes and wears a cutoff and they got their mask on, but he doesn't wear it because like that's gay, dude. I don't wear that shit. He's like a cool cowboy dude, renegade. Yeah. So they become friends and she's like, hey, can you help me find my husband? He's like, this is why I did this. You seem like a guy who's cool that can get me there. And he's like, what are you talking about? You can't? I ain't, he's like, I'm not doing that. Well, that's just how they talk.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm kidding. Let's do it. Like there was no like pushback. He's like, yeah, let's do it. So they get on the bike, they go, they end up running into like this, the zombies are like, they're lame. They don't do nothing.
Yeah.
There's a moment where the zombie starts walking up on them like, and they're like, oh shit, this one's actually doing something. All right, let's kill it. Fuck, I can't kill it. All of a sudden, an army dude shoots him. By the way, no, they're not like, oh my God, we're about to die. They're just like, what next? What can we do? So the army guy says, you don't belong here, takes them, arrests them. They go to the jail. He comes to the jail cell with the chick because he separates them.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, your fucking friend ran away. And that's like the last you see of him till like the end.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I'm trying to get to my husband. He's like, I get it. Come with me. So she goes to like her house. And this guy, you end up finding out he's like a psycho. Like his wife died. And like he misses her. So he wants her to like wear like a dress. This whole time she's not like scared or anything. She's like, all right, I'll put the fucking dress. Like she's annoyed by him. Like she's not like, oh God, you know, she's not scared. She's not intimidated or nothing. She's like, yeah, I'll put the weird, but I'll put the dress on. So she does it. And then he's like, just dance with me, please, just dance. And they're dancing. And she's like, it's weird. So he makes her put like a headphone in to listen to music, like a slow song. And then he's like, you're not wearing her ring. She's like, I'll never take my ring off. And he's like, just wear the ring, please. She's like, no, I did the deed. Now take me to my husband. Like, there's no like real human instinct to be like, oh, you know, I'll do it.
Yeah, like nothing's wrong or something.
So long story short, she kicks his ass. He dies because she stabs him. But he does. His wife.
Is it this guy?
Yeah. Now I will say, because this is important, she stumbles upon his wife, who is like locked up because she's a zombie and she's pregnant.
Oh yeah.
So she leaves.
He just went crazy because he lost his wife.
Yeah.
So wait, so she killed him?
She stabs him in the neck, gets away.
Because he's like starting to go fucking.
Because she's like looking for him, yeah. And he's like, yeah. So she stabs him. She gets away. And it's so lame how they set it up too. Because like she runs away, hides from him, and then finally he gets to her, and she's like.
So is that like the big confrontation?
Yes. And it's like during Act 2. Yeah. She's like, okay, I'll put the ring on. And he's like, he instantly goes from like, okay, put it on. She puts it on. It's like, let's dance. And then he goes to dance, and then she stabs him in the neck.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, well, nice setup.
Yeah.
So she gets away. So you find out he tells him, because he's like a military dude, so he knows shit. He's like, the longer as time goes on, the zombies get more aggressive. So there is that. She runs into a zombie who's like digging his own grave.
Okay, that's interesting.
It is, but it goes nowhere. That's it. She sees him, and then she looks at him. He looks back, and he like just stands in the grave, and I guess she just feels like, all right, I'll kill you. That's what you want. So she kills him and buries him, and then just drives him. That's it. There's nothing
we
to that.
bury the dead.
Yeah. But this is like in the middle of it. And then, so there's nothing else like with that. There's not like, oh, these zombies, this means something that's going to happen. Like these zombies, no, that's it.
Yeah.
You run into like another zombie who tries to attack her. She kills him easily. But she ends up finding her husband. She ends up making it to her husband. She goes in and he's like bloated and dead, you know. She goes up to him. She's like,
oh, her husband was dead the whole time?
Some of these zombies don't come back.
Yeah.
Or they killed him, you know, the government after. But he turned, you know, and he's just like sitting there. She's like, oh, baby, oh, this and not like, oh, baby. She's like, baby, damn. And then she looks over and she knows like another girl was in the room with her. Like, so he was cheating on her.
Oh.
And she's all like, you fucker. Damn. All right, well, I'm going to, because they're like, he's like in a resort. So she starts like, that's it. She's not like sad or not. She's not crying. She's like, you fucker.
And that's just like the end of the movie?
No, she ends up beating up with the cowboy dude. He comes back and she sits there and they're having
I thought she stabbed him in the neck.
No, that's the military guy.
Oh,
the cowboy dude ran away.
Yeah. Okay.
So he comes back and he's like, she's like, yeah, I actually cheated on him before he left. I told him that I cheated and he was so sad about it. So before he went.
That was the big twist. Is she cheated on him?
She cheated on him first.
Yeah.
So then he went, and that's.
Of course he cheated on her. What the fuck?
So, but she wanted to make it back just to make it like right, just be like I shouldn't have cheated or something.
So the whole movie's basically just an allegory for like burying your demons. And she's like, that
makes but
because she's like, we bury the dead as like we bury like we put it to rest. Like she's
she's just
trying to make it right with her.
But he's already dead, so she never really got to do that.
That seems like what that movie's coming.
Yeah,
it seems like to me like how you're describing it, like what it's going for.
Yeah,
that's crazy though.
But it's not over. So her and that cowboy dude are like, let's go back or whatever. So like they're driving, and she sees that fucking. Very coincidental. She runs into the wife of that the one that's like pregnant.
Oh yeah.
And she's just standing there. And he's like, well, do you want to run it over, or do you want to go around? And she's like. Good eye, mate. So I'm trying to do his accent, but I can't. But she's all like, wait a goddamn second. She's not pregnant anymore. She gets out of the car, and that zombie's just like staring at her, like not like a zombie,
Are the
but
zombies
like
creepy? Are they at least like well done?
at the first when they're making the weird sounds and shit, like they're like crushing their
grinding
teeth,
Yeah.
and the sound on that was really good.
Okay.
That's it as far as the sounds. And then she hears like a baby screaming, so she runs to the baby. She sprints to it. She grabs it and she's like this is supposed to like fix society, but the society was never like doomed.
The baby wasn't a zombie?
No.
Oh.
But it doesn't matter because in this world they build, these zombies aren't affecting anybody.
Yeah.
There's no point where it's ever said or ever insinuated or anything that if you get bit, you turn into a zombie. Like these people are zombies because they sniffed some shit that they shouldn't have sniffed, and now they're wherever they're not. You don't get infected
They're
by
not
getting
traditional zombies.
no.
Yeah.
So them having a baby like meant absolutely nothing. It wasn't like, oh, this is groundbreaking. It's like, okay, there's a baby. Like the people that are zombies are zombies. There's no more. Like it made no fucking sense.
Dude, it's probably because she got that closure. Now the baby being born is a symbol for rebirth. She's reborn. She can move on now.
I guess. And she's got to take care of the baby now.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not like you're in a
That's crazy, that-
post-apocalyptic world. It's just like an isolated event,
Yeah.
and
Okay. Yeah. Wow. That's way different than what I was expecting from the trailer.
when I'm saying they're traveling 200 miles, I'm literally she goes from here to like 50 miles away from her destination. There's no like, it's like boom, we're here now. There's no like adventure or story or nothing.
Yeah. Just kind of happened.
The only thing is like when she gets trapped by that guy, which she was never like ever gave a shit. She was like, yeah, this guy sucks. He's weird.
Yeah.
Like she's being annoyed by him.
Yeah.
Like she's not even trying to hide it. I'm like, I don't. This movie sucks, dude. When it was over, I was like, wow.
Interesting.
Nothing fucking happened in this movie.
Huh. That's crazy.
Yeah. No emotion. Didn't give a shit the husband cheated.
Damn. Yeah.
Dude, it sucked ass. Empty. That's what they should change the title to. We buried nothing because there was nothing to bury.
Yeah. Right.
But that's it on that. Now I guess we can get into the big potential Oscar.
Yeah. This
nominee.
is probably the only movie this week that'll actually be nominated for something.
Spoiler free.
Spoiler free for Train Dreams. So I want to get it right, but this movie was directed by Clint Bentley, who did Sing Sing last year. Remember Sing Sing?
Yeah.
Or he was one of the like big producers. Like he was
Really?
basically like the other half of that movie besides the director.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so very similar vibe in terms of like emotionality, and they're very focused on nature and like the beauty of the world around you. Because that's, I don't know if you ever got around to Sing Sing.
Bro.
Oh yeah, we talked about it.
Goddamn.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Goddamn.
But that movie, had a lot of like nature, like focus on nature and like the outside world and like
Nature?
where you're at. You don't get it, bro. But the way the movie's shot in Sing Sing, it's very like the world around us is beautiful, and you can kind of tell that that's the way that they feel in terms of like the lens that they're like the way they're shooting the film. Like that's what they're going for. But
Man,
that's
did you go to film school with all these big analogies and
whatever.
dude, nature. It's not just trees.
It's nature and our relationship with nature. No. But using that as a preface, that's kind of the entirety of what Train Dreams is. It's a very sensual experience, very based on the sound design and like the world and nature like around us, and our connection to it, like our connection to the land, the world, and kind of the trauma that happens to us and how we kind of see the world around us through that and the things that happen to us. And it's kind of crazy because the movie focuses on Joel Edgerton's character, who is I want to get his name right. It's Robert Granier, but he's basically just a rail worker, right? So kind of
I've been working on the
like literally,
Yeah.
like 100, like that's exactly what it is. But the movie opens up with kind of a narration of his life, and
Who's narrating? Or is there like actual
there's
narrator?
an actual narrator. So like different.
It's not him?
No, it's not him.
It's not like an inside monologue.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna spoil anything because this is non-spoiler. to start off. But the movie has a narrator kind of throughout the film,
Okay.
and it kind of
I get it.
it kind of plays almost like a tall tale. Like you're kind of like listening to the story and you're like seeing it, and it's very
Folky.
very folky.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a great way to put it. Yeah, very folk tale kind of esque. But then as it kind of morphs and you see Robert Granier's interactions with all these characters and like what they kind of symbolize for his development and kind of embodying basically just laborers of the time, like in the early 1900s, in like the changing world, because it's kind of like that. The railway is very symbolic of, you know, like the development of society. Obviously, it's like you're leaving one, like the old world behind, embracing like industrialization, all this. You know, the rail system was huge in history for the United States.
Does it go into like the history of like the actual like bad shit about the railroads?
No, but I mean, if you've like ever taken a history class, like you know how
Yeah.
bad that shit was.
Well, shit. I don't think the history
I mean,
really
it
dove into how
but it depicts a lot like the
like Chinese.
yes, the race. You know, it does go into that. Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm talking
Yeah, it's like the racism and the
about. Well, the slavery.
yeah, the slavery of it and kind of the treatment of the workers specifically, and it's just a very gorgeously shot movie. Like this is one of the best looking films I think I've ever watched.
What's the director's name again?
Let me get it right again. I completely forgot. Clinton Bentley.
Yeah, Clint Bentley.
Clint Bentley.
So he cooked again, huh?
So he didn't direct Sing Sing, but he was like the producer, like kind of a huge part with the director of that movie, like making that film.
Okay.
Yeah, because I kind of looked at what he had done before because I was like, this guy has to have done something before.
Yeah.
Because this is such a competently directed film.
Yeah.
Um.
It's not like Shelby Oaks.
Well. Okay. We're not going down that rabbit hole. No, dude, but the story that unfolds and like what you're watching, it's very emotional and it's
Okay.
it's heartbreaking and it's heartfelt, and the characters he interacts with in the story are like really fun, interesting characters, have something interesting to say.
So
But the
writing
biggest-
checks the box.
We say what?
The writing checks the box.
Yeah, the writing checks the box. I mean, it's not about the writing though.
But it didn't suck.
Really, yeah. No, it's not bad at all. Yeah.
And the acting checked the box.
100%.
And the
Joel
cinema-
Edgerton is.
And
Yeah,
the cinematography
Yeah, it is the biggest check.
sounds like a good movie.
It's a fantastic movie. I love this thing. Joel Edgerton, I think, is Oscar nomination worthy. He will definitely get missed out on this. I think this movie will miss a lot of categories,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it'll obviously make like best picture. I hope cinematography. If it doesn't make best cinematography, that's a tragedy.
What do you rate this?
Man, I could see myself rewatching this movie a lot too. Like weirdly, like I don't know what it was about it. Like it's not a movie that you watch and you're like, it's not doing anything new necessarily in terms of like it's not like something you haven't seen before.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very unique in how it does it. You know what I mean? Like it's very like the story you're watching isn't unique, but the way that they're telling the story and like the artist, like the cinematography and just everything they're doing is like so cool. And like the shot design, it's just wild. I don't know. I loved it. I'd probably give it like an 8.5 to a 9.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
really liked it a lot.
So it's a must watch.
Yeah, for anybody who like, I mean, it's kind of weird because I would describe it. It's a very dad-esque movie. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-mm. I don't get what you mean.
like
I think of like dad-esque. I think of
I
like
know you
Fast
think,
and Furious.
yeah, like Heat or like F1. F1's a very dad movie.
Yeah.
But this is a dad movie in terms of like, this is like something like my uncle. Like I don't know. Like I'll say like my uncle came to Thanksgiving, right? And he told me he watched this movie.
Oh really?
And he
Oh okay.
yeah, because we're kind of late on reviewing this because this came out I think the week of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But he watched it and I was like, oh, like this is kind of like an old man, like,
I got you.
like an older man movie.
Yeah.
Like I don't see anybody my age watching this. You know what I mean?
Unless they're like a film.
Unless they're
bro.
like into movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But it's a Netflix release. They cooked on this. I'm glad that they distribute it, so
Yeah.
they distribute a lot of some
Which
pretty
we found out about
yeah.
Peaky fucking blinders.
Peaky fucking blinders.
But they marketed it like they made it.
Yeah,
Sons of
right.
Dirty sons of
Exactly.
bitches.
Exactly. Yeah, but I'll get into spoilers.
Spoiler section.
Spoiler section. Spoiler alert. No, but so the big thing is he basically doesn't have any family. And then you kind of see that in the opening narration, right? And
Well, hold up. Is the narrator? I'm going to try to guess it. Is the narrator end up being like the ending character?
No.
Fuck. All right. Sorry. Go
No,
on.
yeah, like a story, like they're reading a story.
Like, and then like it ends up like ending, and it shows the guy that's been talking the whole time kind of comes out of it. Like it ends up being like his grandpa or something.
No, it's literally just a narrator.
Okay,
But the
okay.
narrator's great. Like
That threw
the
me off.
Like it's a very good voice, you know. Like, but they never. No, it's not like anybody we know in the movie.
Sorry, I just want to try to guess it before
Nah,
you went on.
Yeah. No, but so basically, Robert Granier, Joel Edgerton's character, he doesn't have any family. He just kind of he works odd jobs. He's kind of just this really gruff like woodsman.
He's a man.
He's a man, dude. He's like literally the epitome.
He's
of,
the
like,
man.
He's
He's him.
But he ends up, meeting a woman in the church or meeting a woman at church. He's not a religious man, but and the narrators tell
But he is a horny man.
But he's a horny man. No, but he's like just the best, like literally like the best dude like of all time. And he goes to work on the railway and he's away from his family all the time. And he has a daughter, or she ends up getting pregnant, has his daughter. And he's working on the railway, and it kind of goes into that racism against the Chinese and like the slavery of them. And there's like some dudes just pull up on the railway and just like grab not his friend, but his like basically like his coworker. It's like his peer. Like he's been working next to this Chinese dude for like the entire time he's been away. This specific time. Some dudes just come and grab him and then throw him off the fucking bridge of the rail and like into a fucking like gorge, and it's like crazy. It's like wild. Oh. And so they touch on that, and then he meets William H. Macy's character, who is like my favorite character in the movie because I don't know if you know who William H. Macy is,
bro.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, he's shameless.
Yeah. Frank Gallagher. He plays like kind of this like. He's working on the railway, but he's more like he's like the demolition guy. Like he's like blowing shit up. And
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, like blowing up the
like
rock.
the kind of kooky, like,
he's like
Albert Einstein looking guy with this white hair poofed out.
Yeah, but he's like not like white poofy, but like he's like the old geezer that like he doesn't deal with any shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I don't like. He's like, quit fucking talking to me. This is my only quiet time. Like, can't a man just like get some quiet time?
But everyone respects him because he's
the guy.
Because he's Unk.
Yeah, because he's Unk. Yeah, exactly. But they kind of build this relationship, and he ends up getting like, I think it's because they're also lumberers, right? So they're building the railway, but they're also lumberers. So they're cutting down trees and like cutting the wood and then turning it into rail, right? They're cutting a tree and he gets hit with a branch. And William H. Macy, it's kind of like cool because you see a lot of the injuries that happened on the railway and like how different ways that people were dying. It almost feels kind of documentarian-esque and like in a really and that's the same thing. And I guess that's kind of what I was saying about Sing Sing. Like Sing Sing almost feels very documentarian-esque. Like they're trying to capture the real world. Like they're not, and that's like kind of the same vibe of this film. And William H. Macy dies, blah blah blah. It's very sad, and he has kind of this epiphany and says some really interesting stuff.
He wasn't hallucinating when he was dying. He's all like, I see.
No, he was so like he was basically like how he died was like he probably died of like brain bleed or like brain swelling or something, or like he just got head trauma and just. Everybody thought he was fine because he was walking around for like 3 days after that.
Fun fact, he's actually the first recorded COVID death.
Yeah.
It dates back to the railroad days.
No, but...
Well, they were working with the Chinese. So.
The big inciting incident of this movie is he goes back home and he gets home from like working and he finds out that there was a huge fire. And he runs into the... Well... there's a fire going on right as he gets home, and he runs into the forest to get to his house because he lives in a cabin with his family, like in the middle of the woods. And it doesn't show it specifically, but his house is destroyed. It's just ash. He doesn't find his family's bodies, but it's heavily
Fire and ash.
Yeah, fire and ash, literally. But his family's bodies are nowhere to be seen. So he like holds on to hope that they're out there in the woods searching for him. But it's so heartbreaking because it's like he doesn't have that finality of like getting to say goodbye or like finding their bodies or anything. And so a lot of the movies, like he's traveling around like all these different towns trying to find his family and like, have you seen these people? And then he rebuilds the house. He builds this new home, and it's like honoring his family, and you just kind of see him deal with the grief and like I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like, and then they introduce another character. It's the girl from F1, Carrie Condon. The main girl from F1. Yeah,
and from pretty sure she was in that show.
Banshees of Inisherin. She was in that.
No, the White Lotus?
No, she wasn't in White Lotus.
Oh, who am I thinking of? It doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, but she's not in White Lotus.
No, I know. I'm just curious though.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, but she's like kind of this woman that moves to town, and he's like kind of helping her, and you kind of think that they're building some kind of romantic relationship, but her kind of story with him culminates with like they're just hanging out and they become really good friends, and she ends up revealing to him that like her family died, or her husband died of some disease or sickness or something, and so they kind of like relate on their grief.
Trauma bond.
But I don't know. It's just like a very meditative, reflective piece on grief and life of that time period, and kind of examining the railway system and how it was built. And then the final, I'll just talk about like the final scene is, it's kind of like an epilogue where it's like the narrator's like just kind of telling about his life, and like he ended up dying, and he didn't leave behind any family. But what he did do was saw the beauty in his life, and in that final moment, he felt at peace. But it's like the movie ends with like him aged, like very old, and he goes to like the birth of like airplanes and stuff, and like he gets in a plane, and it's just like this beautiful, like it's one of my favorite ending shots I think of a movie in like the last couple of years. Like I mean it's gorgeous, and it's just like very life affirming, and you know, after you watch the whole movie, it's very meaningful after you spend a lot of time with this character and seeing like how he is and who he is and like what he goes through. And he's basically just in this plane, and you find it like, I don't think he smiles really. The only time you see him smile is like with his family. He never smiles like other than that. And you see him just like happy, like this, like he feels free.
And then it crashes into the World Trade Center.
Crashes into the World Trade Center.
And the movie's over.
Exactly.
Sorry, dude. I was trying not to say it. I was like, fuck it.
You just thought of plane. You just heard plane, and you went straight there. No, but it's great movie. Very much recommended. I think a lot of people haven't seen it this year, but it's one of the best of the year, for sure.
It sounds good.
It's very good.
I'm kind of not upset. I'll still watch it. I was like, damn, I wish I would have watched this before. So
Yeah, right.
So all right. So you recommend it?
Yeah, it's on Netflix for anybody who's going to be looking for it.
Spoiler-free section of.
Try to say it.
Song Sung Blue.
There you go.
Boom. I have to do the hand thing
There
to say
you
it
go.
though.
We probably
Song
took
Sung Blue.
10 different takes of this guy trying to say that correctly.
In the intro, yeah.
In the intro.
I was like, song, song, sing, song. I was like, fuck, I can't do it.
Song Blue.
Yeah, song,
No.
song.
No.
Say it like I said. Say it 3 times fast. Add Saw at the beginning.
Saw.
I saw a song, song. God, I can't do it. Anyway, spoiler-free section.
All right. So, new movie from Craig Brewer, who I know has done some other shit. I'm trying to think. He did Hustle and Flow
Oh, really?
and Black Snake.
Whoop
Moan.
that trick. Get him. Whoop. Oh,
Yeah,
he
dude,
did
that's
that
a
too.
good freaking movie.
I liked it.
That's a
I
great
liked
movie.
it. I don't know if it holds up though.
Yeah, maybe not.
But I loved it at the
Probably
time.
not.
The score on it's incredible.
yeah.
36 Mafia, by the way.
He also did Dolomite Is My Name, which I don't know if you saw that in 2019 with the Eddie Murphy movie.
No,
Very good.
no, I
Very
didn't.
good. Yeah, but I mean, pretty good director. This movie stars Hugh Jackman, Kate Hudson, who I haven't seen in anything in a while, actually.
She looks like her mom.
Kate Hudson?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Kate
Who's her
Hudson's mom. I don't know. That's what my wife said, so I just trusted her.
Kate Hudson?
Yeah, because she said she looks just like her mom now that she's older.
Oh, yeah, she's Goldie Hawn's daughter.
Yes, that's what she said. Yeah.
Oh my God, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Because
Shout out Paige.
but she's not Kurt Russell's daughter, and that's who's married to Goldie Hawn. Now,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's just some. Oh. Okay, she's not married to Kurt Russell, but they've been together since like the 80s. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, who cares? Who cares? We're talking about celebrity lore now. No, but yeah, this movie follows. It's kind of like it's like a American biographical music drama,
Yeah.
right? About
It's a biopic for sure.
yeah, a biopic about a Neil Diamond cover band, and how what. Oh my God! Did you just bend over and put your ass on the mic and fart, dude? That's insane. Woo! Jesus Christ!
Not to change this one out.
Yeah. Fucking check your underwear for skid marks, you fucking fiend. Jesus. All right. So, Milwaukee husband played by obviously Hugh Jackman, and wife and his wife. God, you're fucking me up, dude. Oh my God. They experienced soaring success and devastating heartbreak in their musical journey together. Go ahead. Quit farting.
All right.
Mike.
I just needed one good one, dude. I gotta look at the analytics and see like if that does good for the views.
No, it's so bad.
All right, so Nate's like, this is such bush league.
Yeah.
I thought the movie going into it was gonna suck. Actually, when I first saw the first preview, I was like, this movie looks terrible.
Yeah, when I saw this trailer, I was
Yeah.
I was instantly like I was sold out.
Yeah.
Completely. I was like, and like I was saying earlier, I don't know why Hugh Jackman just doesn't do it. I'm not a huge fan of like the Greatest Showman, which I think a lot of people will be mad at me for saying that. But like Hugh Jackman just like he's just so like theater kid. And it's like sometimes when I see him in movies, I'm like he's just like not my vibe, you know?
Well, this was a perfect casting because that's exactly how
That's
he is
exactly
in
what
this.
this guy, yeah. It's very flashy.
He did really well. But
He's
okay,
a great actor. I do love Hugh Jackman.
I started hearing a lot of good reviews about this, so I was like,
Yeah.
I started looking into the actual like what it's about, and I was like, that's interesting enough. I'll go check it out. I'll give it a chance. It kind of met my expectation. I didn't expect nothing great,
Yeah. Right.
but it wasn't terrible. It was very tropey. Like first act, moving on up, second act, moving on down, and then third act,
yeah, like big traumatic incident. They're reaching new heights, and then something bad happens.
Yeah.
They're down their luck, and then they gotta
build their way back up. Yeah.
Make it back to the top.
Your typical biopic.
Yeah.
But this biopic's not about anyone like actually famous. These are about like a couple that were kind of like, and they're self-aware. They're not like insane, like weirdos. Like they're self-aware of like, we're not talented. We're not like, we're not songwriters, but we have the passion to like entertain. So this is our avenue to do it.
Yeah.
So that's where. So the story, it's it's very real in that aspect. It's not like over the top in that part. But I don't know. It's just not like there wasn't anything special to me about it. It's like basically like a musical. You get a lot of Neil Diamond songs, which is cool.
Yeah. Sweet Caroline.
You get that. You get that. Not as much as I thought, but you do get that.
Ba, ba.
They don't overkill that, which
Yeah.
which is good. Good. They didn't like harp on that too much. The music, like they just play like the whole song. That's what I meant by it. Like a scene where they start singing this, you're going to hear like 90% of the song. So if you're into that and you're looking for something in that realm, I would recommend that. At the end of the day, I'm not like huge on these types of movies, so like it wasn't like you're not gonna get a high rating from me.
Yeah.
But it didn't suck, and I would recommend it if you're like into like those.
Those biopic.
Off the wall
movies,
biopics, like a fun family musical popcorn movie.
Yeah, biopic about people that you don't know anything really prior to seeing the movie about.
Yeah,
So you can go and like learn about some new people that you've never heard of.
Yeah, very interesting. A movie about what are those called? tribute band. It's like a tribute band. That's
Yeah,
what the biopic. It's not about Neil Diamond. It's about the tribute band, which is pretty cool. And there's like some cool moments. You know, you get a cool moment with like, you know, Pearl Jam's involved in their story somehow. You know, and the ups and downs are pretty cool. You know, and the character development's pretty good for what it is. You know, it's not like Oscar worthy. You know, but you know, for what it is, it's solid. So, I give this movie a 6.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, like I said, it's at the end of the day, I don't care for these types of movies, so I'm not going to give it a 7. But I could see myself giving it a 6.5. You know, I'd recommend it like again.
Like I could definitely see myself watching this like with my parents whenever it comes out on on streaming or something. Yeah,
it's definitely that. This is a dad movie because there's like, you know, like the old dude in the theater was like,
this is a mom movie.
Mom and dad.
Yeah,
because they both like, you like the Neil Diamond songs. You can kind of hear them singing along in the background, like, oh, that's that one song, you know.
Yeah. Your mom's gonna be crying. Your dad's gonna be jamming.
By the way, when I say mom and dad, it depends how old you are. These were like, it's like my dad's age, like 60-year-olds dads. Yeah, that's where we're at now. But okay, I'll get into the spoiler section. So it starts off, you know, they're established. You know, they're both aware of like they're not really famous, or they'll never be famous, but they like it's fun. Like I don't want to live a regular boring life. I want to go entertain. This is my way to do it. So they kind of mesh through that. Single mom, single dad. They start hanging out. And they start like falling, like, you know, they're like, you know, like, go get her. Like, I got this idea. She's like, ooh, that's badass. I got this idea. And he's like, ooh, I like that. You know, and they just like, they connect very well.
Like creatively.
Yeah, and then there's like a scene where he's like, "We can be thunder and lightning." She's like, "Oh, I'm a part of your group." He's like, "Yeah," and they just start making out, like they're into it, you know. They're a couple, you know, and you know they start, you know, they're trying to figure themselves out. You see like the grind, you know, they're doing like the open mics, like where they just go up to a bar and they start performing, you know, and people don't like it because they're not here to see them. This isn't like I didn't buy a ticket, you know. I'm just at a bar and all of a sudden these guys are singing.
Exactly.
So there's a moment where he likes Neil Diamond. He likes the art of music. He's like, I don't want to play the whoop, whoop, whoop. He's like, he's got good songs that people need to know about.
Yeah, the real Neil Diamond songs.
But a big fight breaks out at the bar. So because he's not playing, he doesn't go. He wants to close with that, but he can never get to there because everyone's booing him from the other shit. So outside the bar, him and his girl are talking, and she's like, play the song. He's like, I don't want to do it. He's like, you know, I had this big idea of us killing it tonight. I was going to take you to this nice hotel and I was going to propose to you. And she was like, oh my God, you know?
Yeah.
And then she's like, yes. And she's like, but you got to open with Sweet Carolina. He's like, all right. So then the next scene is a montage of that song playing. And it shows them like he's like opening it with all these bars, and it slowly starts growing to like a bigger bar, and everyone's like ba ba ba, you know, everyone's singing it, and it's like they're having a good time. And he's like Elvis, he's throwing like his like tie around them, like pulling the girls closer, you know. He's the man, you know. Yeah. And they start like, you know, rising a little, like in the little community, not like national, but you know.
Yeah.
So they get a phone call, and he's like on the phone, he's like, y'all know who? He's like, Jam? What the hell is Pearl Jam? And his daughter's like, the Pearl Jam? You know, like, what? She's like, no way. She's like, let me see the phone. She grabs it. She's like, who's this? And she's like, oh my God, it's Eddie Vedder. And he's like, who's Eddie Vedder? Like, she's like, this is like the biggest guy right now. Like, answer it and like, say yes. And he's like, okay, I'll do it. And she's like, what do they want? He's like, well, he think it'd be cool. He heard about me, the buzz in this area. He's going to be here. He wants me to open up for him in this theater. And like, oh my God, it's crazy. And they're, you know, the next scene's like him at the theater in the back, you know, getting ready to go out, and he sees Eddie Vedder, which he doesn't know who he is. He's like, hey, young man, like, who are you on this? Are you like the roadie or something?
Yeah.
And then you find out it's Eddie Vedder, and he's like, oh, you're Pearl Jam. And he's like, why me? Like, our music, like, I don't think your audience is going to like me. He's like, bro, it's music. Like, it's cool, dude. Like, it's art, you know, like, fuck it. And he's like, all right. He's like, from one musician to another. He's like, will you do me a favor? Next scene, shows him out there singing. The crowd's kind of into it.
Let's go.
They're into it a little. They're like listening. And then he's like, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Vedder. And then Eddie comes out there and just starts singing with him. And like the crowd's like, and he's like singing the Neil Diamond song with them and like just nailing it, you know.
That's cool.
Best moment of their life. They're hitting it big now. They're getting like gigs now. Like they're starting to they're in the newspaper because of this.
Oh.
You can see like they're upgrading their house. Like it's a happy family. She's outside gardening. The wife is. All of a sudden you see like a car in the background like swerving, like looks like a drunk driver. Just boom, boom, just hits her.
Yeah. God, man.
Ends up in the hospital. He has a heart attack in the hospital. He has a daughter and the wife has a daughter. And they're like, and he gets the wife's daughter and he's like, hey, I'm about to have a fucking heart attack. Don't tell no one, but I need you to like shock me back to life when this happens. I don't want to make this a big deal. Your mom's about to have surgery. Just do it. And he like passes out. She's like, shocks him, comes back to life. And he kind of just hides that. He doesn't want to like be like a nuisance.
A nuisance on her, yeah.
Or anyone. Like, this is my problem. Just let me fucking deal with it. So as life goes on, the wife gets strung out on medication. She becomes like she gets this hate of like just where she's at, hates everyone. She gets in fights with the husband. They're not making any money. He's taking gigs at a karaoke. It's kind of sad because he's like, it just shows like where he's at. And it's just like him and like this Chinese restaurant. And it's just him and the owner singing the song. No one's listening. The owner hires him just because he likes Neil Diamond, just wants to sing with him.
Yeah.
And then next scene's like the owner's like passed out, like drunk on the table. And he's like just eating the food that they give him, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah. I also about to admit, he's an alcoholic. That's a big thing in this.
Oh, the main guy.
But he's sober. He's sober. He's been sober for like 20 years.
Yeah.
That's like the big thing. And they keep insinuating that he's going to like go off the wagon because of everything that's happening.
Yeah.
And his daughter's like, please go back to a meeting. He's like, I don't need a meeting. He's like, you're my daughter, not my sponsor. You know, like, fuck off. It's my wife's the problem right now.
Yeah.
She needs the help. So he goes, and he's dealing with all this shit. He's the loser now. He's not making any money. The wife's this and that. He gets the wife some help. She snaps out of it. She's like, this is our comeback. Let's get out there. Their old manager, who's like, you know, like the comic relief type of guy. He's like, we got another spot. He's like, Neil Diamond's back on tour. He sold out the arena, but the theater that you opened up for Pearl Jam, we're going to book you in that. And everyone that can't get tickets to Neil Diamond's going to come to you. He's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
So, long story short, they play. They kill it. He leaves. Neil Diamond wants to meet him, so they're going to go meet up with Neil Diamond in the parking lot. All the fans are around after the show, like, "Oh, you're the best. You're the best." And he's like, "Damn, we did it," you know? The wife gets out of the car. She's like signing autographs. She turns back around, looks in the car. Her husband's dead. That's how he dies. God. Heart attack got him. Next scene, they give they give the speech and all this, blah, 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 which I did notice something because he's a Marine at one point in his life.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like saying he was an entertainer. He was a soldier. And I was like, ooh, Marines hate that.
Why?
Because Marines aren't soldiers. But everyone always says that.
Yeah.
Because soldiers are Army. Airmen are Air Force. Sailors are Navy. Marines are Marine.
Yeah.
So I was like, ooh. I know Marines. That's gonna. It's just a nitpick.
Yeah, it's like from his grave. You know that guy was like, oh, stop.
Yeah, but and then it ends with her singing "Song Blue." I guess
Song Blue.
Song Blue. That's the name of the song.
Yes.
And that she sings at the end, and that's how it ends.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, so it's like a sad, happy ending.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's just like a very honest, like, look at like their life. Like it was very. Didn't diverge too much from what happened in real life, and because of that, there's some pretty freaking sad moments.
They really insinuate like the prescription being like the hospital, like here, just take this, and she gets hooked on that, and then they think she's going insane because she's having like these weird like experiences. Like she ends up in the front lawn screaming like, "This is my stage time," you know, I'm supposed to be singing.
Yeah.
So they take her to like a mental thing, and they get her like prescription like medication on that. And then she just kind of snaps out of it. It's kind of like, well, I figured there'd be more like to that.
Yeah.
Than just be like, all right.
Yeah.
I heard like she got some like coach to like help her, and all he did was like, the problems you're dealing with aren't as big as you think they are. It was something like that.
Yeah.
She's like, huh. When he said that, it really.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah. It was basically that's how it was.
My shit's not that bad, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like my biggest thing is like they're just trying to speed past like real deep shit, but it's like whatever. So that's the movie. That's the review. Go see it if you want. If you don't, you're not missing anything crazy.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So that's our reviews. We can get into our top 10 least favorite movies of 2025.
All right. I literally made mine probably 5 minutes into me getting here before we started filming.
Yeah.
Because this is hard for me. I saw a lot of movies this year. We watched a lot of movies this year. Reviewed a lot of stuff. And there really wasn't a lot that I hated. So I think some of mine are definitely going to be a little bit more like...
Just your least.
There's definitely some stuff I hated. But there's some other stuff that I'm putting on here, I think, because it was disappointing with how much expectation I had going into it.
Yeah, I just want to preface, like, our least favorite. So, like...
Not worst.
No, not worst. A couple of these, I would say watch it, but there are some stinkers. When we get to, like, the close to the top 5,
Yeah.
there's some bad ones on mine.
There's some absolutely terrible movies.
And I got 10, he has 10. Who do you want to go? You want to go first or me?
You go. You got it. Start us off.
Okay, so my 10, again, I don't think this movie's terrible. I had a lot of hype for me going into this movie, so it bummed me out. And it wasn't a good movie, but it wasn't, like, terrible. So my 10 least favorite movie would be Death of a Unicorn.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, like, when we first started this podcast, and
hyped.
we were kind of talking about our most anticipated movies of the year, you were very high on this.
I like the premise. I will say, though, you were when you saw it, you're like, oh, it was good and all this.
It was good.
And then time went on, you were like, yeah, it really wasn't that.
It's just very forgettable.
It ended up being like your least, like our mid, like least favorite movies.
Yeah. Obviously, there was less that had come out at that point,
Yeah.
but it did make my least favorite movies of the year.
Yeah, I think looking at it now, I think I'd have it like at a 6
Yeah.
to 6.5.
Yeah, probably.
And again,
somewhere near that.
this
as
is
well.
my 10 least. This isn't like my number 1 least. So
Yeah.
just was just kind of silly.
No, yeah, I agree.
That's my 10.
I got this at 10. And this is going to sound, I think, way worse than maybe I want it to be. But the more I've sat with it, the more it's gone down, and the more I just cannot see myself really rewatching this over the original version that I'm a huge fan of.
Anaconda. No.
No, I got to put Running Man on there.
Really?
At number 10.
Really? 10?
I think in
Okay.
terms of the amount of hype I had going into it,
Mm-hmm.
I think I was just very disappointed in it. Like, the more I've reflected
Yeah.
on it, like it is good. Like it is fun. It's
Again, this is 10,
entertaining.
so it's not like a movie.
Yeah, this is 10. And there's like really not that many bad movies that came out this year.
Brother,
I
wait
just-
till you hear when I start to get into 8 on down.
Yeah, maybe you watched a couple more shitty movies than I did this
Yeah.
year. But yeah, this one was like I think top 5 on the year for most anticipated for me. And now
yeah.
feeling like it's one of the lesser movies I saw this year.
This is your Death of a Unicorn, like how I had Death of a
Yeah.
Unicorn so high.
Yeah, I think that 10 slot I needed to put like probably my most
Disappointed?
Disappointed.
Yeah,
but
that's
I
fair.
definitely did like it. It's just not anywhere near what I was wanting especially from Edgar Wright and Glenn Powell, two people that I'm like huge fans of. Yeah.
I will say again, we didn't see Snow White. There's some movies that obviously are like shitty that we didn't see.
Yes.
But so we didn't see every single. This is movies we saw, and I'm not going to count like I think you saw War of Worlds. Did you watch that?
Yeah, I did.
That doesn't count. We're not counting that. We're talking like a legit like has a lot of hype and buzz or like a theatrical release.
Yeah.
We discussed that.
Yeah.
So I just want to let the fans know. So they're like, "What's Snow White?" It's not going to be on here.
Yeah.
So my number 9, again, another movie. This is number 9, so I'm still like kind of like I had to pick this movie just because I didn't really care for it. It was a movie that I would still kind of be like, it was fun, it was okay. But coming at number 9, Housemaid.
Really? Wow.
Well, I mean, like, what else am I going to put in there?
You
know?
liked that movie.
I liked it better than I liked Running Man better.
Oh, yeah.
But see, that's your 10. Like, that's not going to be.
Yeah.
Wow,
that's crazy.
And I liked Roofman better. That was like there was a couple I was considering, but I was like, those movies were better. This movie, like I said, got way too silly. I didn't give a shit. I'm not a book reader of like, I didn't read the book, so I didn't have anything. I didn't have any bias going into it. The acting was bad, the conveniency of everything. And I'll try to keep everything spoiler free on this, but yeah, for the reasons I gave in our other podcast episode. It's at number 9. And again, it's still not the worst movie in the world, but my next ones that are coming up are going to start getting to the point where I'm like, no, these are shitty. So those are my 2 that are like, they're okay, but they're just my least favorite of the year.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. I think my number 9 is a movie that, while watching it, I was loving. There was so much good to it that when I got to that third and final act, I was so disappointed by how much potential was lost
I know what you're talking about.
that it almost just takes away from the entire movie at the end of the day. Something I still enjoyed watching, but it's got to be him.
Oh, no, I wasn't thinking that.
Really?
That's a good one. That was one I was kind of I was flirting, but I was like, I did like it better than Housemaid.
Obviously I didn't see Housemaid.
Yeah.
I loved him until that third act, and that third act goes so far beyond the rails of like what it needed to, and it's just like, it's almost like angering how
That's how it was with
fucking
Housemaid.
dumb the ending is.
That's how, yeah.
Like, I don't know, like it's just disappointing.
Yeah.
Just so disappointing.
I feel like, I don't know. I man, that's fair. That's actually fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So him wasn't him, huh?
Him
What do you rate it right now at this moment?
probably 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we had a 7. But time
Yeah.
goes on, we change, we
Time
think,
goes on,
we reflect.
things reflect. You know, recency bias is definitely a thing.
I think I still have it like at a 6.5, 7,
Yeah.
whatever that was.
Yeah.
6.5 is fair. I agree with that. All right, my number 8. Now this movie sucked. I'm not going to sit here and recommend this movie at all. I didn't have a whole lot of hype other than the fact that it was A24, and this is Opus.
Oh, yeah.
Stinker. I actually had this lower, and then I started looking at the movies. Like I started putting it in. I was like, no, these movies are worse. This movie had no originality. It tried to be this weird, cool, artsy cult, elevated horror. It tried to be elevated horror. That's what makes it suck. It tried to be something it wasn't.
Just absolutely failed.
And it failed. And when you fail at trying to be like prestigious, it just makes it worse. And this movie, the writing sucked. The acting was mid. And
It's
it was like you've seen every movie it was trying to be. Those movies, all of them are better.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
this don't watch it. I think I'd give it like a 5.5 Opus
Okay.
at 8.
Yeah, so I think I watched like part of it,
Oh, did you?
but I never really got around to like watching it.
Yeah.
So like I didn't feel comfortable like putting that on my list
Okay.
because it was like something I didn't really see.
Yeah.
No, but number 8. It's Death of a Unicorn as well. It kind of has to be.
This is when we start mixing.
Yeah, this is where like we're gonna probably repeat each other.
Uh-huh.
8's definitely got to be Death of a Unicorn. I felt the same way as you. Like, I wasn't as hyped on it going in, but I definitely thought it was gonna be good. And it's serviceable.
Yeah.
It's very serviceable.
So Nate's not onto his full blown stinkers yet.
Yeah, no, I'm not on my full because a lot of those stinkers you're talking about already I didn't see. So my list is probably a little bit nicer than yours. And we'll see it later on, but this was a year of uninspired Paul Rudd performances.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, but he's much better in Death of a Unicorn than he is in my later pick. But, I don't know.
Foreshadowing.
It was fun. It was fun. It's not really that funny.
No, it's not what it
And-
should have been.
And I think it just falls short of being really anything too memorable, especially with how kind of entertaining and good the premise could have been, I think.
Yeah, there was so much potential there.
Yeah, and it's hard to like, I don't even know how you could expect too much from this premise, but you kind of do at some point, right? Like you want it to be just like you want it to go for it. And in turn, it's like a movie like him went too far.
Yeah.
A movie like this just didn't go far enough.
No, it was silly and like I guess it wasn't trying to be anything other than that. So that's like a good thing. Like it wasn't trying to be
Yeah.
artsy and all this.
It's not trying to be anything.
So that's
special.
why, that's why I wasn't too down on it. It just wasn't. I just wanted more.
Yeah, I wanted more. I was craving a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So my number 7, another stinker, a movie I was hyped about. It pretty sure it was on our, which I know like we're gonna make another most anticipated list, and it's all gonna be like
Yeah, the
it's
same.
movies that we like hype up and end up being like so like fuck mid.
Yeah.
This movie is below mid to me. The CGI was some of the worst I've ever seen. Final Destination: New Bloodlines, number 7
This
for
is
me.
this is my number. This is my number 7 as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we can
matched
just
up on this. Yeah, we can get it together.
I mean, the kills were just lame.
Okay,
there was one. There
no.
was one.
The MRI machine.
That
death
was okay,
Is fucking incredible, and it's top 10 deaths in the entire series.
Top 10, sure.
But like, it's also one of the only scenes where the CGI like looks very good.
Yeah, it was
There's a lot of deaths in this movie
because you don't see like a lot of
bad.
blood and stuff. That's why the
No.
bloods and the trash can so stupid. The characters are just dumb. There's no like dad dies, no one gives a fuck. No one like
Man, Dad's dead. This sucks, man. Fuck.
they try to get you with the old character who's now not with us anymore. They try to use that shit to like make you like it. It's just the end sucked. It's the worst opening. Like
The only 2 good characters in the movie are the 2 brothers that die in the MRI scene. Like,
Yeah.
I think they're good. Everybody else in the movie is just like not bad actors, but like they're just not. They're just like there. I think
they're there to die.
Yeah, well, the Final Destination franchise is like, yeah, it's goofy, it's fucking stupid, but like, there's a sense of seriousness.
But the first
to it.
one wasn't like that. That's
No,
what
no,
makes me so mad.
The second one isn't. The third one.
That's when it falls off for me.
No. I love the third one,
I know.
but like,
Because you were probably real young when you saw it, and it was like one of the first ones you saw.
I've rewatched it a lot.
Yeah, but it still sticks with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you rewatch the second one.
But there's a seriousness to it that this movie just completely does not have.
No, it's like all the other new ones.
Yeah, the best thing that this movie does is that last tribute scene to Tony Todd.
And that's what I was saying. That's like the shit they just try to like throw in there to make you like it more. You know, it's kind of
Yeah,
like a
but it
cop
was
out.
I feel like that felt very genuine.
It was
felt very
genuine. Yeah, it is, but it's still like, you know.
Yeah, it's for the fans.
Yeah.
It's for the fans.
And we both agree that and the CGI was. I mean, there was like shit that shouldn't have been CGI.
bad.
That was like
Some of the CGI is
like
really
tools.
bad.
Like there was like tools, like just hanging out, like a hammer. Just looked fake. I'm like, what the fuck is this hammer CGI'd for?
And it's upsetting when the OG like 1 through 3, and even 3 that you're not high on, all of those deaths are very practical and they look
Yeah.
fantastic, and like
Bruh.
there's some CGI in some parts of those movies, but like it's like more of a product of its time. And you watch it and you're like, oh yeah, like that's fine. Like it's like the best that they could do for that time. But
Yeah.
this movie's CGI looks like fucking video game bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Like the first Final Destination, just that opening scene, like the
It's
build up,
incredible.
the anxiety, the oh shit, like him getting off the plane. Everyone thinks it's crazy. And you see that fucker go down, and you're just like, oh wow, this was like, I don't know.
They just embrace too much of the silliness of it, and
Mm-hmm.
some people love that. And it's just not the essence of like
They're just-
what the series has been before.
People
that.
forgot. People forgot like what it originally was. It was a legit movie,
Yeah.
and they got away from that. And I thought this was going to be the one that brought it back to the roots, and it just didn't.
Yeah.
And so
But the
since
premise was great. I loved the premise. It just felt like
sure,
they just didn't do enough.
yeah.
Just didn't do enough with it.
So number 6, since that's both our 7s, my number 6, I actually had this one lower, but then I started adding more ones, and I gave it a little bit more credit just for the fact that like, I don't know why, but this one's it's bad. Captain America: Brave New World.
Yeah.
It's my number 6.
Yeah.
Bad movie. I purposely tried to fall asleep during the movie, and I did for like a few minutes, and then someone's fucking phone went off, and it woke me up, and I had to sit there and watch the rest of that shit.
Yeah.
Bad CGI.
Bad movie.
Bad act. The lines were so bad in that movie. I mean, it's so weird how Marvel ended up finishing compared to how it started. It's like insane.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
don't.
it's bad.
It's so bad they had to bring back the original Captain America. They had to like, bro, you're not retired anymore. Get the fuck. We need you.
We need you for Doomsday, bro. Come back.
So
No.
that's my number 6.
Yeah.
And everyone knows this isn't controversial. And if anything, the controversial is like that should have been top 3 worst
Yeah.
or least. But
Number 6,
yep.
Shelby Oaks.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear the other ones.
I'm obviously a huge defender of this movie. I will continue to be.
Defender.
Yeah, I defended the hell out of this movie when we reviewed it.
That's a hill I don't want to die on.
But there is no running away from the fact that it's not a great movie.
And
What I defend this movie on is Chris Stuckman,
uh-huh.
like the heart and soul he poured into it, the directing promise I see from him going forward, some really cool elements like in the story and themes that I enjoyed, symbolism. But this movie's extremely disjointed. It feels very low budget, which obviously it was very low budget. But when you get a big theatrical release and push from Neon in terms of the advertisement, you expect a little bit more.
Yep.
And it didn't have the oomph that it needed to. But saying that, a lot of great things, a lot of great promise, future for Chris, everything else. But it's not a movie I don't think I'll ever watch again.
No, or recommend, right?
Or recommend.
Where do you have it rated right now?
I mean, I was at I said a 5.
I think we had 5.5.
Yeah.
So you're still okay.
I'm still there.
Okay.
I'm still there.
Yeah. Okay, so my number 5. Now you didn't see this movie, and it's a movie that I didn't review it. It didn't deserve it. Terrible fucking movie. The Conjuring: Last Rites.
Oh my god, we did not review this movie.
It's okay though. It sucked ass, dude.
Yeah, I didn't see
And
it.
I don't like really any of the Conjurings. I like the first one.
First one's good. I like the second one.
But this was going on in the era where I started to like completely say, you know what, fuck horror movies. I don't like them. It wasn't until the Witch and Hereditary came out where I got like super hardcore back into them. The Conjuring is like the epitome of those like movies I didn't like. So I really don't like these movies. But with that being said, people I know who do like these types of movies also didn't like this movie.
Yeah.
So it's not just me just being a hater. I mean, it's just stupid.
Well, I think The Conjuring, the first one, is like the pinnacle of what those movies could be.
Yep. It's kind of like Final Destination.
Yeah.
And it's IP slop. That's basically all it is at this point.
Yeah.
Especially with all the spinoffs they have.
Yeah, the Annabelle and the Nun. It's like, we got to fit everything in here because that's what the fans will love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's your typical, like, you know, you see a cross that's on the wall fall and it ends up being upside down. It's like that typical tropey shit that you see in these movies. You've seen one, you've seen them all at this point.
Yeah.
It was bad. I'd have it at a 5.
Yeah. My 5?
I meant like rating wise 5, but that was my 5. But yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're 5.
Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah.
Look.
You liked it at first.
I enjoyed it at
I
first.
think you gave it a 7.
No, did I really?
I think so.
Oh, kill me.
Yeah.
Fucking take me out of the pasture, kill me. I think that was very early on in the year. I think we've become like more settled into our rating system.
I heard comedians talking about it, and these are like, you know, I kind of trust them when it comes to they hated it. So I was like, there's no way this is good.
It is cameo slop.
Yeah.
And cameo for cameo's sake, that like it's just celebrities showing up.
Like
It's
Post
not even
Malone.
like, it's not like in a Marvel movie where you're like, holy crap, the super like I remember him, or like that. It's like there's no preface to any of these people. It's just they're just showing up.
I'm surprised Aiden Ross wasn't in it, or I Show Speed, or whatever.
Right? Yeah. I love Adam Sandler. I'm like one of the biggest Adam Sandler fans, defenders, whatever.
Mm-hmm. You don't hit on everything, you know. Sometimes
Yeah.
people miss.
And it's like this movie is what it is, and I think they know what it is. But it's not really that funny. It's too many cameos. Like, cameos are fine every once in a while, but like too many cameos.
Yeah.
The story kind of I don't know, it's just like I will never go back and watch this in my life. It's like it was entertaining for the first time because it's like, oh my god, Happy Gilmore 2's out. Like, this is a big deal.
Damn, you really flip flopped on this because
Oh,
I
dude,
remember you saying you could rewatch it. Like, it's a movie I could throw on and have in the background.
No, I'm
and-
down. I'm back down on it. It's probably like a 4.5.
Okay. See, I haven't watched it, so I can't put it on here. But just everything I've seen about it, and I was like, ah.
Yeah.
But so my number 4. Now you didn't watch this one either. It killed in the box office. So, dog shit movie, one of the worst ones of the franchise, arguably. Jurassic World, I think Rebirth or whatever.
Rebirth.
Dog shit.
Really? That low on your list?
Terrible.
Wow.
I mean, what's her name was,
Scarlett Johansson?
she baddie.
Baddie?
They purposely use her like she's trying to aim a gun, but she's like aiming it like sexy for no reason, like really putting her fucking ass into it, That's about the best part of the movie, honestly. Like it's your tropey, like mustache twirly, like I want money.
The big business guy.
Yeah, the dinosaurs sucked. I know some people liked the dinosaurs in it. I thought they sucked. The big ass T-Rex was like nothing.
Yeah.
But then the main T-Rex was like just too much. Like the actual final boss was like it's just like, and it's like dark when he's in there. It's hard to like see him.
Barely see it. Oh.
It's just it's CGI, obviously. Just a bad movie. Just terrible. Just dog shit in the franchise. Fuck that. This is like
Yeah, they've killed
another movie that I thought they were going to
Jurassic
get
Park.
back more to the roots. Obviously, it wasn't going to be Steven Spielberg-esque type of movie, but I thought it'd be better than like the last I thought it would be better than the Chris Pratt era, but no, it was worse.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I agree.
So that's number 4 for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think that one's on streaming still. I haven't seen that anywhere.
Interesting.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not looking hard for it.
Nah.
So like,
I think it's on it's HBO.
it might be on Peacock. It's probably on Peacock.
It's HBO. It's got to be
definitely
on
not
there.
HBO.
It's Warner Brothers,
It's
right?
not on HBO. It's not. No, it's not. It's not Warner Brothers. It's 100% not. I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look it up while you're doing that. I'm not because I'm trying to prove you wrong, just because I'm
Okay.
curious where it's at. Like,
Yeah. Number 4. Anaconda. Which
they're probably on the same level.
Yeah. Which I alluded to earlier. Obviously, I talked about this movie last week. Was it last pod or maybe 2 pods ago? But yeah, just Jack Black and Paul Rudd at their worst, I think. Like the funniest person in this movie is Steve Zahn,
Really?
which is crazy because it's like you would expect Paul Rudd and Jack Black to be the star. Well, they are the stars, but Steve Zahn was like more funny and like more entertaining than either of them in this film. And it's just like the story's fucking ridiculous. It makes no sense. The only thing I can give this movie is that it's like it's kind of a fun watch. Like it's entertaining,
Yeah.
but it's like it's a terrible fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like I really can't defend it. Like it's a bad movie.
There's some cameo slop in that too, right?
I mean, just
Yeah. Just
I
a
mean,
little.
it's not as egregious
No.
as fucking Happy Gilmore. Jesus. Like these were cameos that I expected to see in the movie, like from the get go.
Fair.
Like you expect to see Ice Cube or J Lo pop up somewhere, but
Fair.
yeah, this movie was just bad, just really fucking bad.
So you don't recommend that, huh? Nope.
I recommend if you just want to throw it on, but watch the old Anaconda. It's 1,000 times better.
Real quick on the Jurassic World update. Do you want to try Guess the Studio real quick? Because you know it. It's because you're going to be like, fuck.
It's Paramount now.
Universal.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And you're right. It is on Peacock. Alrighty. My number 3. Now this movie, it's another one of those that tries to be something it's not. It tries so fucking hard. Well, I guess it kind of is, but it's failed at it. It tries so hard to be prestigious and like Oscar worthy and deep. Terrible. One of the worst actings I've seen by guys who shouldn't be this bad. Highest to lowest. My number 3.
Your 3.
It is. It's because it tries to be something that it doesn't end up. You know what I mean? That makes it worse. You know.
Peak. Yeah.
So goddamn bad. I mean, when Denzel is a terrible actor in a movie, that should tell you something. Who's the other guy? Who's actually a good
Jeffrey
actor?
Wright.
when he's terrible, it should tell you something.
ASAP.
I mean, he's like on par with the rest of them, huh? Like it's like when Jeffrey Wright's as good as ASAP Rocky, there's a problem.
Yeah.
And it ain't because they're bad actors. We know they're not. It's just this movie's just so goddamn dog shit. I mean, it's the corniest fucking movie of all time of this year. It is cornball. It should be corniest to corniest. Corn to corniest. There you go.
Corn to corniest.
So highest to lowest, my number 3.
All right.
Don't watch it unless you want to hate watch it.
My number 3. War of the Worlds, baby.
I said we literally said we couldn't put that on there.
Can we not?
No, that's not fair.
I did watch it though.
You did?
I did watch it.
Yeah, but this doesn't count because then we could just like have all types of like dog shit movies on here. That's not fair.
Oh, it's got to count though. It was huge.
Because that's all you got?
It was huge. It was massive.
Massive my ass.
I mean, it was a fat meme.
Yeah.
I watched it for the meme.
In the zeitgeist of like the meme world.
I'm gonna include it.
All right, that's an asterisk on his too. That's
3. That's 3.
on his 3.
It's so bad that it is funny.
Yeah.
It is so bad.
But it's trying to be that.
But these next 2 movies after this were just so bad. Yeah, I'll get to them. But like, yeah, this movie is terrible. Ice Cube watching his son die, and he's like,
that's really like highest to lowest acting right there.
no, it was terrible. And there's an Amazon product placement that is one of the most egregious things I've ever seen. Hey, just wait real quick. I'll send the Amazon drone to you right now to drop it off.
It'll be 2-day shipping, but if I pay an extra $1, I can get there right now.
No, that's literally like what it. Oh, dude, it was fucking awful. So bad.
I'll let you do it just for the sake of like time's sake of
Just
like
for
trying
fun.
to like replace it. But that's an asterisk.
Okay, all right.
My number 2, Shelby Oaks,
Wow.
because I don't give a shit
The
about
way
the
you
guy.
reacted, I didn't think you'd have it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know the guy. I didn't grow up watching him, so I don't care. I'm just judging it like I'm just pretending like I try to do this with every movie. I try to pretend like I just give it for what it like when I was like Housemaid, for example, was shitting on Sydney Sweeney's acting. I don't care like
Quit
what
acting like you just hated this movie because or like you didn't know the guy. Like
I
you
really
thought
I
it was
didn't
just a
until
bad-
I didn't until I went into it.
Yeah.
I don't like as
I
far
know
as the
it's
movie.
fine. It doesn't hold any value to you. I get it.
It's a bad fucking movie. It's like I know you think there's like potential in this guy. I don't see it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, not from this. Well, because he critiques movies. He's like a Stephen A. Smith trying to play ball.
That's different. That's different.
I know.
That's different.
No, because he's not an asshole. I get it. But that movie was so damn bad. I want to say something you were right about.
What?
And I couldn't believe it because I thought it was CGI. The dogs were actually apparently. Now I could be wrong on this, but from what I read, those are actually real dogs.
I didn't think it looked CGI.
I know, and I didn't. For some reason, I thought they looked like CGI, and you're like, no, they didn't look
You
bad.
specifically said PlayStation 2 dogs from Resident Evil.
Yeah,
It's insane.
I thought they looked bad, but no, I mean they were actual real dogs.
Yeah.
So I give you credit on that. I remembered that.
Mm.
I wouldn't recommend. Actually, my buddy of mine, who was like, dude, I'm thinking about watching Shelby Oaks. Did you see it? I was like, don't watch it. I was like, watch one battle after another or Begonia.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
But I was like, they didn't
Feels
get a view.
wrong to mention these movies compared to what we're talking
But
about today. dude.
I'm
It's-
recommending a movie. I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
if you
no,
haven't
I-
seen these, watch this instead of this shit.
Yeah.
So I took a view away from this movie,
Yeah. Oh god, that's crazy though.
and I think we. You're on too.
Yeah. Captain America: Brave New World.
Okay,
There is not a single. The more I've stewed on it, the angrier I've gotten. The
more
peak-
cynical.
The more peak I've seen from Marvel since then. In Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. This movie is fucking terrible. This might be the worst Marvel movie in all of the MCU. And yes, I'm including fucking Thor: The Dark World. This movie's ass. Terrible looking, no fucking plot, product placement, bullshit, army sucking off dick, fucking just egregiously made, terrible villains.
They completely wasted that one character
Wasted
too.
the leader. Captain America, like the Falcon Captain America character and Anthony Mackie himself are cool as fuck. Really cool. Like he's a good actor. They made him look like dog shit in this movie. They did him such a disservice.
Bro, I was so hyped going into it. Too.
This should have been his haymaker. Like he's finally the star of a movie. Like this is his big break. I mean, he's obviously in a lot of other stuff. He's great in other stuff.
No, but this was like his money.
He's
bag.
like money maker, you know? Like this might be one of the worst superhero movies I've seen.
I know you don't agree with me, but I hate the Hulk. So that's like I have it like I think the Hulk's worse. But I agree with everything else.
I thought the Red Hulk stuff was some of the best stuff.
Well, I meant the Hulk, the actual Hulk movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Incredible Hulk movie, I would watch before I would watch this shit again. I will never put this fucking movie on again.
Like I said, this is like a first time where I tried to actually sleep in the theater, and I was mad when I was woken up.
What did I give it? I think I maybe gave this a 7.
No. You
Did
were
I not
low.
give this a
No.
7?
We gave it low, like I guess. I think we were
Like
trying
6?
to figure out our score rating, so we might have
because
given
this is one of the first movies we rated the year.
Uh-huh.
This movie's a fucking 4, 3.5, 4. I'll give it a 4. This movie sucks. It's fucking bad.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about it, and nobody will ever talk about this movie ever again.
That's what they want. They don't want you talking about this
No,
movie.
like even I want. There's a superhero like based like movie podcast I watch. They don't even mention this shit because it's so unfucking remarkable.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It was real bad. All right.
Yeah. Sorry, I got emotional about that one.
No, you're good. So my number 1, F1.
Fuck you.
I'm kidding.
This-
I'm
okay,
kidding.
that's so, I was about to get so mad
I
at
know.
you.
I'm kidding. No.
Holy,
no,
I
no,
would have
no.
gotten so mad.
No.
We have
Mine-
the same number.
We
one.
have the same number 1.
Worst
28
movie
years
of the year.
later. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. One battle after another.
Yeah.
Worst movie of the year. No. Keeper. What a waste of our time. We saw this together,
Uh-huh.
and I literally
We
think
rushed to go see it.
We rushed.
We finished the pod.
We stopped a podcast early to go see this movie. And I think you and I probably looked at each other like 10 different times throughout the film. And we were like, what the fuck am I watching?
I was kind of
What
like,
is this?
I was kind of curious. I was like, am I not getting this? Like, is Nate liking this? Or I'm like, am I missing something?
Dude,
Yeah.
no.
It was dumb.
After this, I have the little faith I did have. Oz Perkins has no good faith. No, not no good faith, but he has little to no good faith for me anymore.
Yeah. He's not a guy. And we talked about this.
We liked the monkey.
Yeah.
We liked.
Everyone hates the monkey,
I like
though.
Long Legs.
Yeah. I haven't. That's another. I still need to watch that. But I hear a lot of shit on that too. But he hasn't made any movie that everyone agrees on that like they like.
Yeah, and I think before this one, people were saying like, "Oh, he's just a divisive filmmaker."
Or he, like
But now, I think people just think he's dog.
they said he has potential.
People who saw this movie,
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen one person who liked this movie.
He
This
rushed
movie
the
was
fuck out of this movie.
Terrible.
But that's still not enough
No,
excuse.
not at all.
Don't put it out then. If
Take some fucking time.
yeah.
And now I'm starting to think the monkey could have been way better if he would have like put more effort into it.
I actually like the monkey.
I don't know. I like the
Yeah.
monkey.
It
I like
is
the
what
monkey.
it is.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
what it is. I like the monkey a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like I think like he's just turning out shit.
He needs to make movies like The Monkey. He needs to get a hold of the he needs to be a Final Destination guy and revive that because he needs to stick away
He did
from
good
like
with the monkey, yeah.
he needs to stick to that shit because that was again
The Monkey was a better Final Destination movie than Final Destination Bloodlines this year.
yeah 100%. I think we're oddballs out on this. Everyone I see always like shits on
Hates
this
on The
movie.
Monkey?
Yeah, so I'm like, damn, what if that movie did? I don't know. I liked it, but
Dude,
Yeah.
Keeper was
a stinker.
made no sense, pointless, just
Not scary at all.
not scary at all.
Makes no sense.
One of the worst looking endings.
Yeah, it was AI. Dude's like
It's
head's like
just-
upside down perfectly.
Yeah,
like in
just so fucking dumb. Terrible movie.
yeah.
Terrible.
It was I was so disappointed.
Boring.
And we
it made an hour and a half feel like 2.5 hours, dude. Like,
it didn't flow.
real.
It didn't flow at all. That's a movie you do not need to watch.
No.
Yeah, man, that's our 10 least favorite movies.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think. Tell us if you would add anything to this or take away any from our list.
Yeah.
And who do you agree with lists more?
Yeah, I think yours is probably a little bit more
'Cause that's
accurate.
all in the opus.
Accurate. Yeah.
But next week we're gonna do our 10 favorite movies of 2025.
Maybe we gotta see if we can squeeze in No Other Choice or Secret Agent. First.
Shit,
But we're definitely doing another list next week for the year.
you're right.
We'll figure it out.
We gotta add those.
Yeah.
But okay, then what about our most anticipated? When's that gonna come out?
We'll do that soon.
So
Don't
not
you
next.
worry. We'll figure it out.
So in the future, maybe not next week, but the week after we see these foreign bangers,
Yes.
then we'll give a more accurate 10
Accurate best movie list.
of 2025.
Yeah.
But for next week, for sure, I'm going to see Greenland 2. And you are going to see something maybe.
Yes. What did I say I was gonna?
Well, you say you're going to do Train.
Train
Dream.
No, I'll watch something. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I'll find something to review.
Hey, I'm an A-list. I gotta use those. I can't let those tickets go to waste.
Exactly.
But this is what I think about Keeper.
Oh my dude, stop.
So
I'm out.
that's
I'm
the
out of
pod. If you like it, make sure to like it actually, and then subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a foe, and that's our episode.
Farting on it.